How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. How y'all doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. So yeah, 5521 duels over on the EU. We need enough people to make it happen. So yeah, let's get this show on the road. How y'all doing? Hey, what up, Tobias? What up, everyone? Plocks? Let's form the groups right now. If you guys got an EU account, you are an EU, got a group available, just make a custom group and I'll queue you guys against one another. What up, Dad? How's it going, my man? Let me get a mix up and rolling for the stream. Which one do I feel like? I don't think I've ever listened to this one, ever. It'll probably be some of the older songs, but you know what? That'll do the trick. Maybe amp down the music a bit. Alright, boys, get on. Do it. Make it happen. So, since I don't actually have an EU account fully subscribed or anything, I need people that have a full subscription to basically form the groups. You guys make the groups and I will queue you guys against one another and the stream can see the spectator mode version of it while we do our commentary and whatnot. Let's see which one we get. I want some variety of classes, man. So some classes that we haven't seen in so long, like... Wait, what? Why am I floating in this one? Let's pop it here. Why am I... Okay. Am I floating here? Okay. Alright. Okay. If I just move myself here. Move myself here. We're good, right? And if I go to here... No, we're good. Okay, weird. Yeah, weird. I have no idea what happened. Anyway, let's get on the character. We're gonna go on Real Dalaran X. I was actually shopping to see what kind of server I would play on if I did resub to EU. I think it's gonna be Ravencrest. I think. I don't know. I'm still deciding. Because I do have a bunch of characters on the other server, but I did want to reduce my latency. And this one was getting me some decent numbers. We'll say that. It was getting me some okay-ish numbers. We'll start with this one. I could go back to whatever the hell I was before, though. Oh, it's all on fire. It's all literally on fire. Oh, you know what I could do? You know what I could do? Let me go back to the... Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, we'll work with this. Alrighty. Hey, bro, sorry for one thing when you do it. I don't even know if I will haven't enough people join for that. Doing my EU 5521 duels, though. If you want to join any of the groups are making for Horde at least right now. So I don't have... I gotta explain this to Banana Raccoon real quick. An EU membership, but I can do spectator. I got a couple of dudes making the groups on Horde at least. And it will be in custom 5521 duel. There you go. Awesome. Alright, so we got Banana in there. If you guys got anybody who wants to... Sorry for that. That came out of nowhere. Got hit by a random ass cough. Hell no. What? I actually did something? Completed one of the quests to save the village from headless horsemen. I did nothing. I did nothing of the sort. Aw. What? Who denied Banana just now? Who denied Banana? There should maybe be another. Maybe that one got filled up or something. Here we go. What up, Wyming? How you doing, my man? Guess I can't today or maybe later during RPGs. Alright. Sounds good, fam. Jesus, I hate the respawn system, man. Dual video at some point? Yeah. Yes, if I ever resub to EU, I can. Yeah. Wait, people are attacking this guy? Wait, can I attack him? I attacked him and I missed with an attack. Does that mean I don't get any goodies? Or wait, maybe I do. I got a quest to complete. Hold on, did she give me stuff? Smash the pumpkin. Smash the pumpkin. Smash the pumpkin. Spooky. Anyway, here we are, boys and girls. Kedron, Horde's up, fam. Okay, Horde got a group. I need a second group. Who is the lead of the second? It's okay. So, if you guys do any of the groups, if you want to form more than one group on EU like we've done before, 5511 Alliance, okay, cool. So you got the Alliance group going. So we should have 2 Horde groups. One of them should be Alliance. I do need to add one person. Was it Curio? Did he make his own group or did he just join someone else's? I do need to add Curio though. How do I add people again? Okay, curiosity hashtag 2623. Here we go. Hopefully that was sent. Hopefully I get you added, unless you're one of those guys that tried to add me before and it just didn't really get to. Yes, curiosity. I'll see if I find you. I probably won't. Or I'll probably miss you. Yeah, but I didn't see you. Hopefully it worked. Oh, hey! Hey, perfect. I gave my lead to Kedron. We have a group. We needed one more. Okay. Yeah. Haven't added you before? Okay, works out then. Cool. Cool, gang. So we're gonna be doing 5511 duels. This only works if you guys are near. What up, Kren? How you doing, beautiful? What up, Jonathan? Joanne. Oh, Joanne Leon. How you doing, my man? EU Omega lol. I know, right? Dude, watch these EU kids play. And then you could be like, ha! EU Omega lol. And then you could actually be like, hey, you know what? They ever told me EU is that good? No, they ain't. And EU, you better put your big boy pants on. You can't fuck up. You're gonna make your region look bad. You will, trust me. I think the guys in EU get so like more triggered than NA about like being like the better region, right? Is this EU or US? It looks like it's gonna be EU Oathbreaker. EU. What up, Banana? How you doing, my man? What's up, dude? I just saw your message. I had to scroll up. There it is. Invite me, Fraser. So, if you guys want to join, go to custom PvP and type in the word 5v. I can't even do that, can I? Hold, fucking type in 5v5 into the search feed in custom PvP. Custom PvP 5v5, and you should be able to find a group on the Horde or Alliance. Just type that, and you'll find it. Just type in keyword 5v5, nothing more. If you type more, you might not find it. You should find a group for 5v1s on Alliance or Horde on EU. Do it. Fucking do it. How's it going, all? Yo, Banana, how you been, man? How you been? Oh, you still playing BFA? I want to ask you if you like it or not. I'm just gonna ask. You still playing? You still playing, fam? Or are you checking out other games nowadays? Because it's 8.1 is gonna bring people back. I swear to God. Dallas belligerent? I'm not belligerent. You're belligerent. What does belligerent even mean? Dude, while I might make fun of some EU guys, I'm just poking fun at you. I'm not even making fun of you. I'm just poking fun at you, man. I'm poking you. I'm poking you. That's all it is. That's all it is. Friends poke each other, right? Sometimes some friends poke each other under the sheets, but it's a different kind of poking. If you're into that, hey, there it is. So I can't queue for duels, so I can't join. Eve, how you doing, beautiful? Yeah, you should be able to. We got an alliance group with Sejuk, and we got a horde group with Revenge. So we have 2 groups. If you're in alliance, which I know you are, you should be able to join in. By the way, congrats on your Zol kill. By the way, we started doing Mithrax. That was interesting. I never been poked. Kren, let's make a change in that one. All right? I'm joking. It's 2018, dude. Sexual harassment goes around and spreads everywhere. Anyway, that's not what I meant, though. So at least what I'm gonna say if the authorities ask me. Everyone, first time being on live stream. What up, Christian? How you doing, my man? EU is the best. I can't do a good old dude. I'm too old to be doing a fucking re. Come on, man. Then people that watch me, then people get to watch me Omega Havoc LOL tomorrow. I don't know if we'll do some EU to, US tomorrow. We should be doing tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Again, this is a really good week for Mythic Plus pushes, by the way. So if my friends can do Mythic Plus tomorrow, we might delay the NA. We will probably end up doing NA. I'll let you guys know. There's a small chance we might not if we have to push it back because it's a really good Mythic Plus push week. I'm sorry. I know none of you guys like Mythic Pluses. You don't really care for most of you, but I really like Mythic Pluses. I have a team. They want to push. I want to do some shit with them. Yeah, you get what I mean. Alrighty, so Horde is up and ready to go. So Zhug's group, I don't know how many more they need, but they need more people apparently. So look up, just literally type in 5v5. I know we're on 5v5 and it's all good to go. Is Lion's group full? No idea. How goes the group? I'm gonna ask the Juke real quick so we can figure this out. Mr. Duck? No, Ludwig, you guys don't even have to add me on Reality. On EU, you don't even have to do it because I can't even like control one of the groups. So what you guys do is you go to custom PvP. I actually can't even hit the keybind for it. Half of my keybinds are gone because they were for like the commentary and thing, but that one should be able to. But you go to group finder, you go to PvP section, custom PvP, and type in 5v5. That's it. Type it into search, hit enter. Make sure your filters for EU, Germany, France, whatever languages you guys got are off. So you can see everybody. Yeah? Cool. Alliance needs 2 more. And Horde is good to go. So if you got Alliance, you can do it. If you want to make another separate Horde group, you can, by the way. If you want to make a separate Horde group, you can. It helps us a lot. So if we have 2 Horde groups ready to go, we can just queue them against each other. And if Alliance is available, we can queue them against each other. And then we have 3 groups, and we can just like rotate, triangle them. Is that a triangle? What the fuck was I doing? Does that even look like a triangle? Kinda. The fuck was I doing? I just felt awkward after doing that. I was like, was that sexual? What the fuck is that? Anyway. In the costume, PvP costume, what do you mean? 5511 Duels Dalaran. You can just type in 5v5 if you want it. You should be able to find it in most search. Made a group for the Horde. Awesome. Banana got a second group. Basically, if you're in a group and you're not exactly queuing, just stay. This will be literally over in 10 minutes or so, and we'll just queue you into the next one, and the next one, and the next one. If you have a bunch of groups running and a backlog, we end one, next one, and a group, next one, and a duel, next one, and a next. And we can just keep queuing them back to back to back to back. And it's fun. If you're ally, remember guys, you go to custom PvP and you type 5v5. If you're ally, yeah. Or can work too. If Banana makes his own separate group, and I'll be able to wargame you guys against group versus group through spectator match and use like the Blizzard arena tools to watch the duel and get like up close and personal on it. Are you sure you checked in PvP custom? Yeah, it should be in the PvP custom unless these guys don't have it in PvP custom gameplay or custom section. You gotta make sure it is custom PvP side. I wish I could like show you, but as a level 2 character on EU, I can't actually show anything. And even as a level like 20 trial, I can't do anything. I need to resub to EU to like really show you how it works. But at that point, like if I do resub to EU, I'm just gonna lead like 1/2 of the group, yeah? That's at least how I'm gonna probably do it. Search Dalaran 5 for Horde group. Yeah, that can work. If you want to type in, if you guys want to add my name in there, just look up Dalaran in the search. Actually, yeah, just add my name whenever you post in groups. Dalaran Duels, Dalaran 5. Just type in the word Dalaran. Type in the word, not after my name, think of the greater, after the goddamn city, floating in the sky, up above the heavens. Beautiful, beautiful place, which honestly, honestly, a friend of mine kind of misses the Dalaran, like the city, because it made sense compared to the new Zoldazar. He was like, why don't we just move Dalaran over Dazar Allure, which is the Horde Zandalari capital, and just like on top of the temple, just like crash it on there. So we can run in, and now we are in Dalaran again. Because Transmog Vendor was nearby, Auction House was nearby, Banky was nearby, everything was so close. And in Dazar Allure and the Horde, we have to run all the way back and forth. But one thing I noticed in Dazar Allure, there's a lot more spread out and players all over the place, and definitely the frames are a lot better. Like you're not getting as much FPS lag. But if you are on Alliance, then it's a little bit different. Then it's a little different because It's like everybody's so clustered together, you don't have any frames, dude. It's FPS, like 10 FPS, 20 FPS, even on my rig, which is actually a very decent rig. Mark every language. There you go. I actually don't even have that. Okay, we finished, boy. All right, cool. Sejuk, Kedrin. Let's do 5 Nagrand. Here we go. We got our first 5v5-1v1 duel for you guys to watch and enjoy. Question: should I have the cam off or on? Actually, I'll show you in a second why I'm asking that. But I'll ask you guys whether you want the cam on or off for the actual duels themselves. Because I could turn it off. Because this kind of covers up a little bit parts of the stream. So I'll let you guys decide. Did we not get it? Invite. That should have worked, right? Spectator match. Sejuk, Adrin, 5 Nagrand. Okay, we send it again. Did we break it? Oh, here we go. Took us a second. Cool. And we're back. Oh, and I want to see your handsome face, Kren. You're gonna. Well, now that you're gonna make me blush, and we're off. Actually, no. I don't blush. Ever. But this is why I'm asking you. So we have, like, you know, the health bars over here, right? Like, the Warlock is hidden. So on or off? On or off, chat? On or off? Right now. Make a decision. Make a goddamn decision. I got 3 spots on a horde. Search for Dalaran 5,500. Banana, I really do appreciate you for doing that, by the way. I really do appreciate you doing that. On or off? Make it smaller? My cam smaller? Okay. I could, like right, like this? Put yourself in the middle. Like a commentator desk? I should put like a PNG of a desk in front of me or something, right? Ooh, I'm a ghost. Okay, we'll just put myself here. And I might just put a desk in front of me as a PNG, alrighty? Alright, so what do we got? Oh no, I forgot to record it. No, shift, cool. We're good. I think, nope, we're not. Okay. Oh, now we're good. Hero Shift Lightbringer first versus what looks like his Crazy Catty. Crazy Catty should be looking for him. Does he have eyes? I think he already used eyes in the opener and messed him up. And it looks like Hero Shift is going to be able to get an opener. It does open up with a rake. What kind of a setup is he going to go for? It's going to be a stun out of Crazy Catty, getting himself a setup. Into Metamorphosis right afterwards, trying to get some big damage into Hero Shift. While he does have Incarnate as well, it's going to bash to Crazy Catty and trying to get away from the Demon Hunter. But he is taking a lot of damage. Thorns are coming out. Crazy Cat is just pumping damage to Hero Shift. Not a wall came out from him yet. No heal. Big heal coming out right now. Crazy Cat is now on the receiving end of all that damage over time while Hero is trying to get himself a reset. Still building calm points off of Crazy Catty. And for Crazy Catty, there was a lot of damage coming out of this boy. Dropping on Darkness. Blur is available, but getting rooted right afterwards. Hero Shift is going to be able to regrowth and catch himself a nice restealth. But Crazy Catty is just literally melting right now. Literally super low in health. Didn't let Hero Shift get the opener. Going up in the air, but Hero Shift is going to LOS it completely. Get a regrowth, maybe even a full restealth. And Crazy Catty is going to die from the dots as he lands. And that little rapture literally ran by. Razan. Child of Razan literally scored the kill, dude. Nice. Okay, so that was the first one. Who's up next? It looks like it is going to be Rogue Fralsair. Oh, I'm going to get this name wrong, but I'm calling it Fralsair. Fralsair. Frally boy. Fralsair. I don't know. Fralsair. And Crows are looking for another sap coming out. Trinkets off the bat into a sap. Why did he trinket that? I'm not sure. But goes for a cheap shot in the opener. It's going to be Wall coming out of Curse Shift in the beginning, and Thorns, but he's going to get hit with the kid. Fralsair has Vendetta available on him, is trying to pump damage. He's getting short stunned by Curse Shift, but continues to pump the damage into the man. Bash comes out, Trinkets out of the bat, wants to continue putting pressure. Curse Shift is actually in a really bad spot. Gets himself another small heal, but Fralsair still hasn't stopped attacking, just stabbing into the thick hide of a druid. Curse Shift is going for a wall. Pre-walls that kidney, but he might be dead through that kidney regardless. Health dropping fairly quickly. has a heal available. Is he going to use it? Uses the heal, and Frowslayer barely has any health either, taking so much damage from thorns and the bleeds and everything that Curse Champion has been able to put out. Evasion is available. Vanish coming out, cheap shots him as he's out of bear form, and still goes down to not the Daz, but actually it was Quasar sending the pets. The doggos took a big mean bite out of Frowslayer. Frowslayer played one to the best ends, to the bitter ends of Quasar. The Demon Warlock, out of all the classes, is going to be hanging out versus who is the question. It looks like it is going to be Shiax. Shiax is getting a nice rake opener onto him. Is it going to be the pet stun? I think he's trying to line the pet stun. Doesn't see a lot of Demon Warlocks available. That's going to be stunned onto that bash, and Tricky coming out of Shiax. For Quasar, he's in a pretty bad spot. Needs to get the pets out and available. Does get a horror. Does establish himself the Observer up in the sky. That Observer might not really be able to do too much, while we have Shiax going behind the pillar. Can't really do much with that pet. Can maybe build comp points off of the pet and goes for a quick maybe regrowth on himself. And then Quasar is trying to get some distance, or just try to get in line of sight of Shiax. That's a big bite, but it wasn't right as the bite is about to hit. For Quasar, that's actually a pretty bad situation. He can send the pets over at the Feral Druid and not let the Feral get a normal reset. Actually, gets a stun onto Shiax, completely randomized, gets a few insta-casts, needs to get more pets up and running, and keep Shiax out in the open so the pets can do all the damage. Does use the gate for the lockport, and Shiax is going to line it in the back with all those pets attacking him from a distance. Those pets are not doing too much damage, but I think for Quasar, it's going to be a much better place if he gets him out in the open, away from the pillars, does some of the demonic Tyrant, and the Tyrant is getting completely lined. We are getting a bash onto Quasar, and Shiax is trying to get some damage in while continuing to line Demonic Servant, going back to playing around the pillar the whole time. I know I'm going to get a couple comments saying, or a couple hundred comments saying, okay, a couple tens of 10 comments saying maybe, but oh my god, people playing around the pillar. But you gotta have to do it, man. That's the name of the game. And Quasar getting a fear and starting to get some damage onto Shiax. Actually was getting some good damage onto Shiax until Shiax went behind the pillar again. Quasar is probably listening to the stream, sitting out in the open, gonna let the pets come out. Needs to force Shiax out in the middle of the arena. Does get the Observer out, but Observer is not doing too much against Shiax. Does pop in, bash onto Drain Life. That's gonna be having to go down while getting stunned out in the open. And all those imps are getting to do some damage to Shiax. As Shiax tried to get a cast, he actually gets zapped with the Observer. And Shiax going behind the pillar, continuing to re-heal again and again. Quasar's health actually hasn't moved since he's been at about a halfway point. Shadow Fury is coming out, is gonna be able to dodge away from it. That's gonna be a horror effect onto Shiax into a fear to follow. Trinket available for Shiax, but getting more pets up and running, and that's going to be bear form behind the pillar again. So he's able to keep his pets up and running. Thorns available. The puppies are biting Shiax, and with Dogus is actually a decent chunk of damage. That's going to be a Drain Life for a short moment. Stun onto Shiax, Trinkets out of it. Bash come out onto Quasar, and Quasar actually has a fair amount of health available right now. And to go down to follow up. Is there going to be a kick available? Maybe, but it keeps Shiax out in the open. Shiax got big cooldowns, big bursts available, and Quasar is actually in a bad spot. Welcome out for Shiax. Shiax actually was taking so much damage while out in the open, so that was really good for Quasar. But too bad he figured it out too late and couldn't get any kind of CC back-to-back combo onto Shiax. I know the Demo had insanely good burst combo back in the beta. I don't know about right now, though. Dead is going to be up next as Death the Hunter picking up the Eye Survival, playing his signature spec, looking for the Feral. Where could Shiax be? I'm going to guess it's this pillar right here, but I'm not. He could send his pet at him. Actually, he does choose to do so, and the pet tells us exactly where Shiax is going to be. He knows which pillar it is, so he can get a flare and a trap on one side and the other. Droning for a flare. Did he find Shiax, though? Shiax's fast approach is going to have a trap available or anything. Nope. Shiax just coming out. Didn't get a stun to Dead. I don't even know how that happened. Thorns are coming out. That's going to be stun to Shiax. No Trinket available. And Dead actually has a lot of cooldowns of... No, he's actually not going for big cooldowns. I was thinking he was going to have cooldowns available, but he's just keeping some distance. Just getting a bunch of Raptor Strikes on Mongoose Bites from a distance. While Aspect of the Eagle is available. Does get a trap into Shiax to stop him from going places. Gonna wait out for the trap, wait out for cooldowns. Getting some big offensives available. Is gonna drop a grenade into Shiax's face, but it's gonna be a bash out of the Feral. Opportunity for the Feral to get all his bleeds up and running onto Dead. But he's gonna disengage out of that route and continue to pressure at Shiax. Shiax is on the run right now. The Hunter becomes literally the hunted. Trying to maybe get himself a re-stealth and a stun would look like, but maybe not. Getting hit with a root trap by Dead afterwards. Shiax popping wall. The only wall available. Chicken coming up in soon, and before Shiax can get behind the pillar, Dead harpoons to him, roots him in place, and now going for himself for a bit of heal, removing any bleeds, any dots Shiax had. So Shiax is in a spot where there's no healing available, trinket not available for a while, taking damage for overtime, needs to go for a cast and does go down. Dead taking out Shiax. Who does he have to go up against? It is going to be Sejuk. Gets him in the trap, and Sejuk is not going to trinket it. Gonna wait out for a bit. Gonna wait for a moment. Hey, what up, Zuck? How you doing, my man?
Where my boy Zikati? 1A, 2A, 3A dead content.
Zikati, dude. I hope Zikati will be on here. What up, Zug? How you doing, my man? Can we get a hashtag Zug in the chat to show our appreciation for the wonderful dono? Appreciate you, my guy. I hope the Zikati will be here, man. He's a pretty damn good unholy DK. All right, Dead. Actually, Death Knights are not in that good of a spot for PvP right now, so if he done as well as he did, that was really good, man. Dead is having to deal with Sejuk. Sejuk actually find himself at about 25% worth of health. That is going to be huge enraged regen coming out for Sejuk. Needs to use it at least off of the pet. That freezing trap is going to stop him. Is going to force him to de-enrage and cool off a little bit. Dead had a lot of offensive abilities available for that, so it was a perfect response for Sejuk to burn that defensive. But now Dead is in camo, healing up. Popping another dot onto Sejuk, and Sejuk needs to now run after Dead. There's going to be a lot of traps for him to get through. If he can get any kind of hits, maybe even off of the pet, does get a stun onto Dead. Can he get some cooldowns available? Is going to go for a lot of offensive pressure. There's going to be feign death from Dead for a moment, and Dead's still taking a good chunk of damage. There's going to be charge into a disarm onto Dead, so Sejuk is actually kind of learning to deal with the situation fairly quickly on the fly, with Dead who was just elusive the whole time. Fury coming out to stop him from casting. That's going to be Dead using his racial to get out of there, though. Sejuk barely has any health. Commanding shot coming out. Needs to go for massive heals, but a 24% dampening, I don't think that's possible. Stun out of Dead, and Sejuk is going to find himself be literally dog meat right after. Ooh, not yet, man. Maybe he's barely hanging in. He actually had like no health available. What was that? And Dead is going to have to go against Folk. Folk is going for full Monk Burst. It's going to be full stun lock into a Fist of Fury afterwards. Dead is just going to ignore those pets with a Charge Trap. And I think he's popping... Was that Touch of Death? We actually can't see that. So that's probably Touch of Death cooldown available for Folk. That's why Dead used Turtle Shell, which would make sense. I was wondering if he would use it. But for Folk, for a Mystery River, we'll see how good it is, or how bad it is in this case. I like his gear, though. Look at this guy. That's a Misa Pandaria challenge mode sets, man. That was awesome. Oh, this man plays. Alright, Dead found himself into a camo. Can Folk find him? Actually, almost was... He's just was going in the right direction of Dead. Looks like Dead is going to go for full recovery while in that camo. That is just... That's literally rogue strats. Literally rogue strats. But even imagine if rogues healed while in stealth. Actually, yes, we do. Subtlety. Too bad nobody plays it right now. And that's going to be grenades and poisons out of Dead onto Folk. Folk trying to get a charge in onto Dead, but Dead is just going to stun him at a distance and use Aspect of the Eagle to get all that range damage without having to deal with Folk. And he's just going to sprint away. He's just running from this man. He's like, nope, ain't doing it. Feign Dead, disengage, and Karma is going to come out for Folk. So Dead, with all his dots, this is actually going to be huge damage for Folk, or huge potential damage for Folk. But with that Karma, he's getting hit with a root into a trap right afterwards. Nothing he can do. I feel like the 8.1 Karma with that heal is going to be a lot better, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Can Folk recover with 34% dampening? He's trying to get Dead into a slow. Does he have any kind of setup? Dead is finding himself... Ooh, it looks like Folk was actually trying to get away, and Dead did harpoon him. It's going to be some cooldowns coming out for Folk. Disarms Dead for a moment, but it's going to be kill command and dots still hitting him from a distance. Trying to keep away from the man for himself. Dead trying to get a few heals here and there whenever he can catch him. It's going to be a feign death for Dead, and Folk does go down. Yikes, that was rough, man. That was actually a little bit rough. But Dead, again, just proves it. Survival. I mean, if you play properly, you can't lose, I don't think. I do want to see more Demon Warlocks, though. I do want to see more Demon Warlocks. Can we get a Shadow Priest? Can we get some mages up in here? Can we get some variety in this chat, please? It'll be wonderful. Can we get Zikati in here? That'll be great. Holy shit, boys. Alright, let's get another one going. Who got the groups? Banana, if you got a group set up right now, if you guys got groups, you can form your own groups, by the way. If you want to form a group on Alliance or Horde, call it Dalaran 5v5. If you want to make a group yourself, call it Dalaran 5v5. And then have me on Real ID. Then PM me telling me you're the lead and you got a group, which faction. And I'll pair you guys up. The more of you guys join in, the faster we can do this. Group done? Alright, Banana's group is ready. Who wants to verse Banana's group? While I run myself to Stormwind and turn on, I'm gonna go turn on, War Mode. Can I turn on War Mode as a level 1? No, I can't. I can't even use special talents. Never mind. I was gonna do that, but apparently not. Okay. So, BFA, what do I call him? Spectator? Number 10, I think. Yeah. I just need like the easiest like form to save all these in terms of the names for the groups. The easier for me, the easier it is, the shorter it is, the better and easier it is for me. Like some kind of word and number. Fix my name, Zug Zug. Hell yeah, dude. I like that. I like that. What up, Ollie? How you doing, my man? You want to form an alliance group or join one of the groups, man? How you doing, my dude? How you doing, my man? You did a good job, Dad. Congrats for the win. I want for NA. Ryan, we'll probably do one tomorrow. How you doing, by the way, my dude? How you doing, my man? What up, Christers? How you doing, guy? What up, Koza? What up, DeadSec? How y'all doing, boys? So we got a group for Banana Raccoon. That's a horde group. If we can get a horde or alliance group, either one works. Horde or alliance group to also join in. If they got a group or they were doing, or it's a juke, let's redo it. We need one more, man. We need an uno mas, okay? We need literally an uno mas. Can I tag him and not miss? Can I hit him with a Sinister Strike? Oh, I hit him. I tagged him. I actually tagged him with something. I know I'm clicking my ability, but don't make fun of me, okay? It's like that for a reason, okay? It's literally like that for a reason. I can't loot him. Yeah, I can loot him, but I can do this. Okay. No idea. I don't know how to do the whole Halloween stuff. I actually haven't done any of that, dude. BM survival, either way, man. Either one. Play whatever spec you like. If you want to just rotate him, that's fine too. I doubt. What up, Nagato? 2 more for alliance group. Okay, we need 2 more for alliance. Did that go? Did you go? I can't even check, can I? Did you go alliance to make the alliance group? Foggy. Charge X. Oh yeah, cool. Nice. Nagato. When's that 5v5? Now. LMAO. Find a group in custom PvP, my friend. Hey, if you guys want to find a group in custom, you're more than welcome to. So if Dad can get a group up and running, man. We need 2 more for the alliance. And then we'll have a Banana versus Dead. Yeah, if someone who knows how to do these can consistently be like lead and organize them. I got Bilbo Hunter on Horde here. We need 3 more. Okay, cool. Yeah, if you guys want to form those groups as the duels are happening, so we can have like a group ready, like a group of 5 and a group of 5 that we can do right after that. Whatever war game we're doing ends. As soon as it ends, we can just queue you guys against each other, so we can get more of these up and running in a single day. Gotta go on that one. Gotta seize my bloodthirst. Alright, Gok. How you doing, my man? What you been up to? Dead Banana Stand is a great band name. Dead Banana Stand. I like that. You remember the Sin Rogue Dr. Stabagood? You pronounce it Dr. Stabagood. Dr. Stabgood or Dr. Stabagood? I feel like Dr. Stabagood rolls off the tongue easier. You know what I mean? Alright, we have an alliance and a horde group available. They can both be horde groups, guys. If you want to make 2 horde groups, that's fine too. They don't have to be alliance versus horde. Okay, so my power might cut off while we do this because it is raining and thunderstorming outside. If that happens, we'll try to get the stream up and running. Don't leave when you're with the groups. Don't just leave. Don't abandon. Just letting you guys know if my power cuts out. Yeah. There you go. Alrighty. One spectator match. Foggy and Banana. What character are you on? Please tell me. Oh, I'm gonna hope that Banana fell. Oh, perfect. Banana fell. 5. Let's do Dalaran Sewers. Perfect. Yeah, because I was gonna type the whole thing in, but I'm like, I don't know if that works, because sometimes if it's like a full name, it doesn't really work for BattleNet stuff. You know what I mean? Alrighty, we got a group up and running. So again, if we get power lost, stream goes down, don't leave your groups. I will get the thing up and running. We'll get it restarted. Don't leave the chat either. Well, literally, it'll take me like 2 seconds. I got an SSD for my hard drive, so it boots up like that. So to get things up and running will literally take me 2 minutes. Literally, not even that much. Alrighty, who we got? Who we got? Ooh, Emma Plox. That's gonna be interesting. Alrighty, let me get this up and running. Switch. Cool. That'll do it. Oh, you know what I should do? Gonna find like a table. Gonna find a commentator table PNG. Alright, well I can't find the commenting table. Maybe we can add one later. Alrighty, who's gonna be the first on the alliance? It looks like it is gonna be Falser again. And it's gonna go versus Quizar. No! Oh no! Oh no! Quizar is attacking a guy already. He thinks that's the guy dueling. Oh. Oh no. Well, I think Mikasa might just have to duel him. Mikasa might just have to be the guy dueling. Oh no. Oh wait, did they all realize? I think his pet is already doing his other thing. Okay, he's pulling it back. He's pulling it back. I think he realized. It looked like that guy was the one dueling. Nope, he's running back in. I don't think he's pulling it back. Okay. Woo! Could have been bad. All right. Yeah. So that came out. Oh my God, the Shivaru's walking over there. It's gonna. Okay, he turned around. I turned around, dude. Falser is pumping some damage to Quizar. No Vendetta or anything available yet. That's gonna be a horror. Getting the pets up. Gonna keep Falser out in the open. That Shivaru, hopefully. Oh no. That Shivaru literally just went for a jog and despawned. That's gonna be a wall for the Vendetta. Quizar summoning the demonic tyrant, getting stunned to Falser. And Falser is actually taking a bunch of damage from all these pets. Cloak of Shadow is coming out, but still physical damage is going to go through. It's going to be a full KO to Quizar. And Quizar actually almost killed Falser. But it's going to be Banana Fell coming out afterwards, trying to take the kill real quick, trying to snipe it out. Didn't work out. It's going to be a resap out of a blind by Falser. Falser barely has any health. Banana, if he gets him in the shortest stun in the world, this is going to be it. Or eyes. Or eyes. Looking for the rogue. Eyes available. And figures out that the rogue is on the other side. Is Falser going to be able to do much? Drinking concoctions while he's hanging out here. Banana just needs to get a nice charge in and get some damage in, and he's good to go. Get an AoE up and running right now. Does AoE Falser. Banana Fell going for a cheap shot. This is the perfect time for Banana to get in. Does get a short stun into Falser, into an I-beam. He can end them right now. Into a blade dance to follow, and that's going to be few KO strikes, and that was it. Took him out fairly quick, fairly clean. I like that. How do I get health bars for everybody? Oh, here we go. Health bars for everybody now. Banana Fell going up versus Charge X right now. Fury Warrior versus a Demon Hunter. Fury versus Fury here. Demonic Fury versus the Fury of a man. A man that puts his pants on one leg at a time. I-beam from a distance as Charge decides to LOS away from it. Banana is not gonna be shy about it. He's gonna get right into Charge X's face. He's gonna get some damage in after that stun. Charge X is trying to build up his rage right afterwards, and Banana's just doing damage over time. That stun is gonna get trinketed on, and that's gonna be what is that? That's like an arena. That's to burn mana. I don't know. I wonder if that burns Charge X's rage. That'd be hilarious if it does. That's going to be a big leap away from Banana, and it's going to be leaping, but Charge X getting hit into imprison right afterwards, into an I-beam to follow. Charge X still just getting chased on by the Demon Hunter. Still hoping for his stun to come back anytime soon. Stun comes in, biting. Oh, Banana, and he takes out Charge X. That was so well executed. He got him in a lineup, stunned him, blade dance, and bam, a bunch of abilities that comboed right afterwards. And it's going to be Junip up next for the Alliance. Banana's dropping in darkness, trying to get some damage to Junip as Junip is going absolutely ham on him. Banana find himself at about half health. Darkness still available. No, darkness no longer available. It is going to be blur and immunity is available. Doesn't get a blur up and running. It's going to be a fear. Is he going to be able to utilize a blur that much? Hopefully. No, goes for immunity. He's like, nope. That's big cooldowns out of the warrior. I'm not even. No. Yeah, big cooldowns on the warrior, not even going to deal with it. Going to get a stun to Junip into a blade dance to fall again on a few KO strikes. And that's going to be, try to imprison him. That's going to be Junip breaking out of the prison right afterwards. Banana's dropping pretty low in health. That's going to be an execute available. That's going to be, throwing a glaive to maybe get a slow. It's a big leap for Junip. Trying to blade dance out of the into an I-beam, getting kicked, and Junip does take him out. Taking out Banana after he took out Charge X. The warrior was able to just continue and pump the damage. Banana was out of cooldowns though, so there's that. We do have now Kedrin going up as an Outlaw versus Junip. Junip's trying to get some damage, actually cleaving Kedrin down to almost half health. There's going to be a big heal out of the Warlock Healthstone, and Junip is going to be found himself into a stun, into a Plunder Armor killing speed. Not quite enough to kill Junip. Hasn't even popped his big defensive yet. His rage is still available. He's trying to get the max heal out of it. Is starting to get heals. That's going to be stunned by Kedrin. Junip, if he can get another heal that he can. Yes, he did. Dampening is not happening to these guys yet, so that's going to be a full-time heal. Kedrin is just trying to slice and dice through Junip, but Junip jumping down. and gets a charge onto Kenshin. That's actually more healing. Getting some cooldowns back up and running. Kenshin is an execute range, shortest stun in the world, and gets executed as he pops his grappling hook, and that's going to be a Feral coming out right afterwards. Couldn't quite get a stun onto Junip, but Thorns is available. Junip is just going to leap away, sees the Feral, charges in, gonna get a short heal into a fear as the Feral decides, you know what? Maybe I can resect. That's going to be MM Plock, so that's going to be a little bit difficult for Junip to deal with because this guy knows what he's doing, but maybe Junip does too. There's going to be big cooldowns out of Junip. MM Plock's trying to get away, and Junip is just like, nope, you ain't slowing me down. I'm just going to keep running at you. I'm the Tiny Terror. The Tiny Terror, but MM Plock is going to get some distance on Junip. Going to catch a re-stealth, and Junip is hanging out basically at full health, still doing just fine. That's going to be a stun into a trinket by Junip. Oh, what is going on? That came out of nowhere. The two warriors are just going at this man out of... What is this? The turnaround by the Alliance? Two warriors are not going in. It turned from a 1v1 into a 2v2 now. Emaplox and Druiden versus Mikasa and Junip. Is the shot up is going to sit? Yeah, he's actually going to join in. It stopped being a duel completely. It's just an all out for all. This is not how we're supposed to do this. But Druiden and Emaplox to find himself popping cooldowns. Leora is just trying to get some damage, does get a siphon, but mostly staying out of the fight. Kind of did a grip, but that's really about it. Now it's a 2v2, it's a 1v1, 2v2. We got Emaplox versus Mikasa in a turnaround versus Junip and dealing with what looks like Druiden, but now Druiden and Emaplox are getting together, focusing on one target down, dropping fairly quickly in health. And as we saw two Druids, what was this? This was Alliance trickery. Literally Alliance trickery. This was literally not even fair. And we have both of these guys just attacking these Ferals out of nowhere. I feel like these guys know Emaplox. They probably know that, you know what, as two Fury Warriors, there's no way we could beat a Feral, especially with how he plays. So we're gonna punish him. Siphon and everything. I think Mikasa, it looks like Mikasa is kind of trying to let Junip have the kill, but what was that? That was not a duel. Literally, what was that? The Royal Rumble? I think so. I have no idea. Oh no. What happened? Emaplox, do they know you or something? Do they know you? Oh, damn. Alrighty. Well, I don't know what to say about that one. Let's get another group going, boys. Whew, I did not expect that. Where's the mad? You know what? They shouldn't have done that. But do you know how often people tell me that they hate people that just go behind pillar in these dual? I got DC'd. What the hell is going on? Hold on. We're gonna back in. What up, Sashimi? How you doing, my man? What was that? Hello? Literally, what was that? I don't understand. I don't understand. Alright, we're getting back in, man. We're getting back in. Go 5v5 battle? That's not what this is. It's a 5v5 1v1 duel. I do not expect for them to do that, though. Okay. You know how many people tell me all regularly that they hate people that just sit behind pillars all day, though? And Pharaohs can technically do that. Huh. Like, I'm not even mad. That was so fucking funny, dude. I like how it turned for a second. Just for a quick second, it was a 2v2 over here and a 2v2 or 1v1 over here. Like, we're dueling each other at the same time. And then the Pharaohs were like, you know what? Let's just get together. We gotta eliminate one of them. And when they came together, that's when things went downhill, dude. Ready, horde group up, awesome. Same group as Revenge or different? Trying to figure out if Curiosity is on the same group as Revenge or not. Different? Okay, cool. That works out. Alright, invite, spectator, match, Kedron, and I Curiosity. 5. Let's do Tol Viron. Let's do Tol Viron. We'll do Tol Viron Arena, yeah? That was hilarious, dude. Simply an autistic. Oh my god. Oh my god. Tajuk, we are up. Okay. I can queue you guys after this one. It bugged? Yeah, it's all good. Invite spectator match I Curie City and Kedron. 5 Tall Viron. Here we go. Someone was in your group was queued for that already. Spectator match I Curiosity. We are already queued. Once more, please. Okay. Kedron 5 Tall Viron. Here we go. I guess we just gotta wait for a second, yeah? How does one join the duels? Is this an air or EU? Zachary, this is an EU right now, but the way you join the duels is you go to custom PvP tab and type in 5. What do we type in normally? 55 Dalaran. Type in Dalaran. Or type in 55 or 1v1. Either one of those keywords should find you the group on the Horde and Alliance or Alliance, because there should be 2 available. Ready? Oh my god, okay. Invite spectator match. I need to copy paste invite spectator match. I Curiosity Kedron 5 Tall Viron. Alright, we're gonna try it again. Uh-oh. Hey, we're in. Awesome. Let's have another good duel, boys. Although, keyword on the duel. Why version? What do you mean? Can you do a stream at 4 PM EU time someday? Because I'm not allowed to play WoW at 11:45. Oh, that sucks, Winnie the Pooh. I'm sorry, my dude. I usually try to stream during I've been streaming from 5 till 7. If I stream earlier, nobody arrives. If I stream later, usually nobody watches. So this is like the perfect time for me in NA to stream though. Can we find a quick table icon? A commentator table. PNG. Black box table. PNG. We can just throw that in there. Nope. I need your Photoshop one, I feel like. Okay, that's fine. I think I saved that one. Hopefully, I'll just hold it here. Alrighty. Switch. Cool. Who do we got? Oh, we got Bilbo walking up as a horde. What? As a horde? What? You have a horde player? You have a horde hunter? Alright, he's walking up with his skeletal horse. I actually do like the way that looks. How do you get that? Is that the Halloween thing? That actually looks really cool. Who's going up first? Versus. Where's the health of the enemy? Oh! It is Banana Fell. I'm trying to get the health bars up and running though. How do I get Banana's health bar running though? I don't even know how to get this health bar running. Okay, well there it is. Bilbo Hunter versus Banana Fell gets a stun into him. Banana Fell is hanging out next to... Oh, he actually went up in the air. I didn't even notice this bad boy. He saw that he has to deal with Dire Basilisk and he has Bilbo Hunter out in the open. He might as well get some damage in there. Get hit with a slow right afterwards. And Bilbo is just healing right now. Still dealing pretty good in health. There's going to be a big meta coming out for Banana. Having to deal... taking so much damage from the pet though. Especially from the Dire Basilisk. Needs to avoid it. That thing takes a bit of a chomp, and that could put him in a bad situation. There's going to be some big damage coming out of Banana. Healing for a little bit. Bilbo is still hanging out. Still has a lot of defense available. Banana has darkness available. That's all he's really got. Before darkness could come down, he goes down. So that's a hard one, man. That's just a hard duel to deal with. To just have to deal with a demon hunter for a beast mastery. I mean, that's a lot of LOS that just plays into his favor. And it's going to be Quizar versus Bilbo Hunter. Bilbo Hunter found himself at about half health. Did pop a cooldown right now for a heal. That's going to be Bilbo out in the open, which is great for Quizar. But for Bilbo, having that LOS is going to be best. Turtle Shell coming out early. So he's setting us something up. And Quizar is actually just making pets happen off of the leopard. Off of the leopard. Is it Jaypard? It looks like Jaypard for a second. Like, that looks like a J for a second. Stun coming out into Bilbo Hunter, and it looks like Quizar is trying to get some big damage out. Did get the big pet. Has both dogs and demon running after Bilbo. They're going to do a bit of damage, but Is it going to be enough? Bilbo is trying to drop in some traps, some everything, and Bilbo's actually taking a bit of damage. And Quasar takes his first kill of this arena. Sent all the pets and everything, and that's just literally Superman Gawk flying in out of nowhere. Literally flew. Literally flew to Quasar to take him out. Stun coming out, actually gonna land it in with those super LOS, which is ridiculous. Second stun coming out, and Quasar's, you're gonna use the pillar to kite to his advantage. This is gonna be a kick onto Quasar for a second. Oh no, he actually completely stopped the gate with a fear. I literally never seen that. There's gonna be a reflect coming out for Gog, going for huge damage. And Quasar's found himself in the execute range. Trinkets out of that stun, wants to end this Warlock right now. And Gawk is just gonna spin to win. Figures out that either it's gonna be Kedron, Druiden, or Aeon Plock. So that's all we got, man. We got all these stealthies in the world. There's gonna be Kedron opening up with a cheap shot. Shortest DR ever. Kedron tried to slice and dice him up. Trinkets out of the stun. Gawk is just trying to still continue to go for a setup. There's going to be early parry coming out for Kedron. That's going to be big defenses on Gawk, which is probably the best parry for Kedron then, because Gawk can't do a single heal while the parry is up. Does Gawk have anything like disarm? He does have spell reflect, but is there disarm available at all? It's just they're tussling around. And there's going to be Blade Storm coming out for Gawk. Kedron's find himself in the execute position. He actually could go down, and he does go down before Vanish or any of the other abilities were available. I think he tried to disarm Gawk, and maybe that's why Gawk Blade Stormed. I don't know, it makes sense. That's going to be, who looks like it's going to be Druiden coming out, trying to get the dots of the Gawk, but Gawk is like, you know what? Let me catch you real quick, boy. Bash coming out right afterwards. Gawk has no trinket available, but needs to get some serious healing off of the Feral. That's going to be a big bite into a root. Gawk does go for a commanding shout, and Druiden is just going to go for a reset completely. Can Gawk get a charge or keep him in combat at least? And Gawk does die to the bleeds. Druiden was able to take him out, and it's going to be Druiden and Aeon Plox on the enemy team. We got Cure Shift and Dead available. Is that playing Beastmaster or is it playing, let me check Dead real quick. Is it playing Survival? Looks like he is Survival, yeah. We still do have Ruin X as Unholy Death Knight, so that's going to do pretty good. Druiden is going for some big damage. Did find Cure Shift out in the open. That's going to be Thorns and Wall coming out for Cure Shift. Cure Shift does go for a Stomp, but Druiden is going to get a big nasty bite regardless. Wall came out for Druiden as well. That's a lot of damage into Cure Shift. Actually obliterated him, and Cure Shift just falls down to the dots, and then, oh my god, what was that? What was that? That was impressive. That was insane power for Druiden. Insane amounts of damage. But Druiden having to go against Runax now. The pet and the Death and Decay is not going to let Druiden get any kind of resets at all. And what Runax is doing, which is right, he's trying to pincer maneuver him. The pet goes from one side and Runax goes from the other. The pet is just going to punch and kick Druiden, not letting him reset. Not going to do that much damage, but just going to annoy the hell out of him. And as he starts to come around the right side, Runax trying to get himself a nice position. We have Druiden just attacking the pet, building calm points off of that. Does he have any dots? It's hard to tell through this kind of arena setup. Runex is to make a move, man. 3% dampening. He needs to get some damage onto Druiden. Use some force cooldowns. Druiden has wall and heal available. Actually caught himself a reset. Because I guess he killed the pet by Runex. Does get an opener. And that's going to be a lot of cooldowns coming out of Druiden with Thorns and everything. That's going to be Runex trying to get his army available. It's the army of the dead. The pet is just going to chase after him and get a good grip in. Trying to keep him in place to let the pet kind of wail on him. That's going to be wall available for Druiden, but he knows he's in a bad spot. Needs to get away ASAP. And Runex does get him into a stun, but LOS is it completely. I don't know how that stun even happened, but we still did get a trinket out of Druiden. And he continues just to run away with all these pets. Those things are beating him up a little bit, keeping his health kind of low-ish. But it's still, I mean, his dampening is only 80%. He's still getting a huge heal out of it. Tried to go for a root onto one of the pets right as it died, and Druiden, I guess he has a dot on him now. It's going to be bashed into Runex. Runex is going to use IBF, and is going to use his Apocalypse. Need to keep Druiden in place. No trinket available for Druiden. He needs to catch up to this guy. Short stomp by the pet. Needs to keep a slow on Druiden up at all times, but the Thorns is going to delay Runex and keep him away, not being able to connect with the Druid. That grip, though, is going to allow him to connect. That Thorns is going to come out with walls, so for Druiden, this is good. He's actually trying to go counter-offensive while he has a lot of defenses available if he's going to tussle out with a Death Knight. Runex is trying to pop whatever he can for damage, whatever he can do, but he's just melting right now as he's just trying to catch up to this Feral. Eventually, the heavy plates is going to be able to catch up to a Feral Druid, but he's just melting right now. He's still barely there, and Druiden even pops in just to give him a nice little bite in the face. That is the last one left to represent the Horde. Just dead. It was just a farmer with his dog Savage. And then until all these ferals came in and destroyed his crops. Actually, that would make it for a good story. Like, one day, Deb was just hanging out in his farm, full of cattle. And then Druiden and Unplugged, the two mischievous ferals, ate all his livestock. Dead since then has vowed to. Oh, how do you find Druiden just now? What the hell? He just like, Druiden was in stealth and Dead was just like, pow, here's a dot on you. What just happened? Unless Druiden came out of stealth on purpose. But now there's going to be that pet savage. Does get a stun onto Druiden. Oh, what? Druiden just moved for like a second. What was that? And Dead is going for some damage. Not full huge cooldowns or anything. It looks like Druiden is actually lagging a lot right now. While Dead has them all set up with dots. Thorns are available to keep the pet maybe a little bit slowed. Stylish Druiden is not going to be able to get away though anytime soon. With Dead in particular, with all those traps. I mean, going around the corner, gets hit with a root. Trinkets out of that root because he wants to get some damage onto Dead because he was so far away. And Dead is just going to cleanse all those dots with Mending Bandage. And that's going to put Druiden in kind of a bad spot. Still fairly high up on health. That's going to be Trinket out of Dead though as soon as the bash comes out. And before Druiden can get away, Dead's just going to go for huge damage right now. Druiden decides, you know what? I'm going to go for big damage too. Gets himself a huge heal. Dead doesn't have a heal anymore. 21% damage. It could be anyone's game. Dead's actually finding himself very low. Getting a huge heal. Druiden still has barely any health. Does have a grenade thrown in his face trying to get a cast. And that's it. And Dead is going for Mending Bandages ASAP. It does say Ammonplox though. It looks like Ammonplox is going to let him go for full reset. So it is possible. They're going up. It is, we haven't seen this in a while, an honorable duel. Nice bow and a little dance for Dead. Going to a camo so you can heal up to full. But he's hanging out right on top of Ammonplox. Show him where he's at. Just sitting there in camo. So you can heal every 1 second. And Ammonplox is going to go into stealth. So now they can actually begin a duel. Because by then, by the time they actually find each other, Dead is probably going to have full health. And Ammonplox has all cooldowns available, so that's an honor duel right there. Dampen at 26%, it could be anyone's game. Honestly, I would make your bets at this point right now. Gonna head off to bed. Cheers for the game. Yo, Banana, thanks for coming by, man. Appreciate you, dude. I changed to Horde, did a shed duel then? No, yo, oh, you a Horde now? Okay, okay, that's awesome. We do have an Ammonplox picking up the eye, though. And Dead did try to get him with a flare. Does get some dodge. Grenades are available at Ammonplox, though. Gonna be able to heal through them pretty easily. Dampening is not quite that high. But still, that is going to be mana. Ooh, Bash comes in into a freezing trap. That was a perfect move by Dead. Stopped the Feral in his tracks completely. And Dead can even get some distance away. Did get a stun onto Ammonplox, and it's going to be Trinket. And Dead is trying to keep his distance with Fury of the Aspect of the Eagle, so he can get all that range damage in. And Ammonplox decides he needs to get behind the pillar. But as he tries to do though, it's going to be a harpoon out of Dead. Ammonplox continues to run behind the pillar and just kite Dead around. That's going to be some cooldowns available. Incarnation coming out. Dead has Turtle Shell available still. Is he going to have to use it right now? Feign Death coming out for a second. Turtle Shell into a Turtle Shell into Mending Bandage to take off all those dots. Ammonplox hanging out at fairly high health. Still has a heal, still has a wall. Dead is actually in a pretty bad spot. Doesn't have any bleeds on him, but that Moonfire dot is still doing a lot of damage. And Ammonplox still has a lot of damage available. Trying to get her up to Dead. Knows those traps all around. Does eat a tar trap. Dead is getting his dots reset up again. Trying to, oh, and that's going to be freezing trap, which is perfect for Dead. Is he going to be able to catch himself maybe a complete restyle? Does go for a Feign Death. Can maybe go for a camo. There is eyes available, and Ammonplox is going to pick him up right now. He is going to pick him up. Looking for Dead. Mending Bandages are up for Dead since he can't. Oh, he could be in camo and Mending Bandages. He's trying to maximize his heal. Sending the pet out, and Ammonplox is going to be a full stun. Dead actually has a lot of cooldowns available. Trying to throw all those dots and grenades and everything. Trying to force some cooldowns out of Ammonplox. That's going to be a wall as Dead harpoons into MM, and that's going to be Ammonplox getting a bash into Dead. Trinket coming out, and Ammonplox still has one wall available, heal available. Needs to go for whatever self heals he can get. Shortest stun onto Dead right afterwards, trying to get all these dots up. There's going to be Feign Death for a short moment for Dead. Ammonplox actually found himself at very low health, and with one wall still available, dampening just too high, couldn't quite do anything afterwards. That was a little rough, man. That was a little bit rough. That was actually a little bit rough. Wow. I like that. I like that duel. I like that a lot, man. I like that a lot. That actually came down to like the last man standing. Well played. Well played, Dead. The survival plane sub playstyle is real. It really is survival plane subtlety, isn't it? It might as well feel exactly the same, honestly. It does feel a little bit weird though sometimes, doesn't it? Anyway. We saved that one. We'll get another one going. Yeah, if you guys got a group right now, we can do another one, man. Let's go again. Who's got a group? Sajuk, we're up. Wyming, done with RPGs, on my way. Okay, cool. Wyming got a group. We need another group for the Horde, man. Wyming, or Sejuk got a group, I meant to say. Curiosity, we got 5. Horde, okay, cool. Spectator match. Curiosity, Sejuk. 5. Let's do, what map have we not done? Rook, we haven't done Black Rook Hold yet, so let's do Rook. That's kind of a smaller map, but we'll try it. Oh, here we go. BFA Spectator 12, I think? Yeah, sounds good. Sounds about right. Alrighty, we got Bilbo, we got Merrymaker, Curse Shift, okay. Wizard again. I like the Warlock you guys are bringing in. I like the Warlock. We got Laura, Frelser, Alcazar, Sejuk, and Tasty. Ooh, this is the variety we needed, man. This is exactly the variety we needed. Oh my goodness. There they are, boys. There the Horde boys at. Ooh, how y'all doing? Wait, why is it, I feel like it... Oh. Is it Assassination or Subtlety? Are you gonna play Assassin or Subtlety? I would love to see some more Subtlety, man. Honestly, I love me some Subtlety. I love me some Subtlety. Alright guys, have a nice stream. Alright, winner, appreciate you for coming by, man. Christopher, Dalaran business with the groups ready to go. Dude, I want to be as busy as I can. Get in groups one after the other. Alright, switch, cool. Now we're good. Who's gonna be up first for the Horde side and the Alliance? Alliance, it looks like it is gonna be it is gonna be Frelser up in the battlefield. I think they're still trying to figure out on the Horde who's going up first. We do those, by the way, by doing /roll. It's super fun, man. Not even games, so I gotta be afraid not even the same game as Mists of Pandaria? Yeah, oh no, the expansions are a lot different. Compared to Mists of Pandaria, oh yeah. Anyway, but it looks like it's gonna be Falstair versus Bilbo Hunter, getting his pedal stealthed up. Player and everything available. Oh, let me look at your Mog, since you won Horde now. You're looking good, dude. That straight back Auric looks great. I love this Mog in particular. I like him in particular. Imagine this on a shaman, right? It's like a dark, undead looking shaman. You gooper. You goddamn gooper. Also, your cloak is great, by the way. I like the little tatters at the end there. That looks awesome. Alright, what's Falstair at? Falstair is just hanging out. Doing a little dance. Make a little love. Alright, one of you guys got to start fighting, though. One of you guys got to just get in there. What up, Grusel? How you doing, my man? I'm gonna get help with the Warfront so I can get my 370. Then I'm gonna go straight and level my monk again. Gawk! Join us for one more, man. Join us. Guys, if you're watching stream and you're in the U and you're not in these duels, what are you doing? Join, especially if you play like one of the weird classes, man, like a mage or a priest or I don't know, play whatever the hell you want. It's gonna be Falstair coming out into the flare, opening up on Bilbo Hunter. Bilbo is just gonna go straight into big damage. Falstair is gonna get hit with a stun. Trinkets out instantly. Is that gonna be Falstair? Yep, it's gonna be with Vendetta and everything. That's gonna be Dire Basilisk onto Falstair, kidney onto Bilbo Hunter. And Falstair might need to pop evasion. That pet is gonna do so much damage. That Dire Basilisk is just tearing right through you. It's gonna be a big defensive for Bilbo Hunter though, as the rogue continues just to pressure into him. That's gonna be evasion and turtle shell, and Falstair needs to get away. Does go for a re-stealth, and Bilbo is in a spot where he can't really do too much healing unless his pet got a heal. But it looks like he already used it because he's not really doing huge. He still has a heal available, still has a trinket available. Popping the heal right now and he's going to go for eye. That's actually pretty bad for Falstair. This is sitting out in the open, pretty low on health. That's still going to be a sap. Does break out of it for a second, or Falstair breaks him on damage and does hit him with a trap. Gonna continue kiting him, and as the shadow step happens, that kid is still gonna connect. Can Falstair get enough damage into Bilbo Hunter and live long enough? It doesn't look like kid evasion is no longer available and does go down. Bilbo took him out, and up next is gonna be Alcazar, the red pally, coming in with a big old pike. Just trying to get some big damage into Bilbo as he can. Sun coming out, trinkets out of that, stuns Bilbo back. It is super DR'd, it looks like. Gonna get big execution sentence, gonna miss and whiff his what is it, the AoE. God, what was it called? The artifact weapon ability. That's not a talent. Ash whiffs his AoE, is what we'll say. Trying to catch up to Bilbo while he has wings available. throwing hammers at him, throwing everything at him. Gets a big slow. Is basically in the bear's den, but Bilbo's just continuing to keep range from this man. Is he gonna have a stun available anytime soon though? Bilbo's barely hanging in there. That pet heal is insanely strong right now. But that looks like it's gonna be slows and a stun onto Bilbo. Execution sentence. Is he gonna whiff his AoE? Is he gonna have it available? Trying to get some damage in, and he's getting hit with a trap. He's not trinketing this. He's not bubbling. He's not doing anything. Is Bilbo gonna be able to get a camo? No, he actually can't go for camo. Can Bilbo go camo? Can Bilbo camo? I think it's on the survival hunter thing, right? Because if Bilbo can camo, that would have been end. That would have been it, and Alcazar does take him out while hanging out on his side and flags him. What? That was bad manners right there. That was bad manners from the start. What was that? Oh my god, Alliance. Who is this dude? Who is this guy? His mog looks like he's wearing a tin can. It is going to be Curse Shift opening up on him though. Alcazar hasn't popped a single cooldown except for wings. That's going to be Shield of Vengeance. Hopefully he'll get Executor Sense of the Curl Shift, but Curl sees it. He's like, nope, getting away from that stun coming out. Those bleeds are going to pop the shield though, and Curl Shift is going to have to eat that damage. Shield of Vengeance coming out. Doesn't whiff his AoE, it looks like, but that's going to be Wall out of Curl Shift. Still has another one available. Thorns are coming out, and Alcazar's taking fair amount of damage with those bleeds and thorns, and Curl Shift is trying to get away from this madman, trying to go for a reset. Alcazar is going for big flashing heals. Doesn't want the Pharaoh resetting though. Does get another slow on the guy, but wants to keep a bit of a range, bit of a distance while he's generating holy power. Curl Shift, this could be really bad. Might want to have to pre-wall. No, not going to have pre-wall available for that Hodge. Is that going to be enough for Alcazar to finish him though? Can Alcazar do it? Stun came out. Shield of that was Execute Sentence came out as well. Cure Shift is still hanging out, still doing pretty good. Alcazar is trying to heal whenever he has available. Throws a Judgment, not letting this Feral get a reset at all. Doing a really good job of stopping it. But it looks like Cure Shift is going to be able to catch himself at least some form of reset. But Alcazar, he is going to see him off the bat. Cure Shift, no trinket available for a bit. Wall, no longer available. Heals, only whatever he has left. Root came out. Under Freedom coming out for Alcazar. Still chasing up to the dough. He's the hunter now. That's going to be... Oh, that's everything. Pony up and all. Stun. Into Execution Sentence maybe? Nope. Not Execution Sentence yet, but so close. Does get short wings with Hammer Righteous and does take out another one on the Horde side. That's going to be a full stun by Merrymaker. Looks like it is an Assassination Rogue. Alcazar actually might have to pop cooldowns here. Shield of Vengeance available. I guess it just says something about the Paladin, man. He didn't pop Bubble, Bop, or nothing. I mean, the amount of healing he could do with just Flash of Lights just keeps him in the game. Merrymaker is trying to tussle with a muscle, trying to keep him all bled up. The poisons are going. That's going to be full wings out of Alcazar. Can Merrymaker do anything about it? Evasion is available. Stun coming out. Merrymaker trinkets out of that. Wants to continue pressing himself in front of Alcazar. Alcazar popped one Word of Glory to get himself up to more of a stable condition. Merrymaker's out of Cloak of Shadows, evasion, and everything. Trying to get away from Alcazar. And as Alcazar trying to get a kick, Shadow Step kicks it. Can Merrymaker end him right now? Can he force a cooldown? Merrymaker actually forced to vanish. Has no offensive pressure at that opener. That was a little bit rough. And Alcazar just got himself full Flash of Lights. Hasn't popped Bubble or Bob. This madman is just living forever. Can anyone stop a Paladin in a duel? We'll see. Merrymaker is going to go for a sap. Nope, not even going to let Merrymaker get a sap. And that's going to be a bleed with Flying Daggers onto Merry. That's going to be slow. Uses the gateway to get away. No! No! Oh no! This might be a moment of disparity for the Rogue. And he catches him as he tries to go into stealth. It's going to be a full kidney. Merrymaker's still trying to continue to run from this Paladin. This man, his Hand of Freedom is available. Oh no! Mary's in a bad spot, huh? He is stealthing. He is hanging out. And Alcazar might need to go for a eye. This man is just some... Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Oh my god. Mary's actually in a really bad spot. I was thinking Mary was going to have it easy. That's going to be a full kidney onto Alcazar. Hasn't even triggered anything. That's insane. That's going to be Shield of Vengeance available for Alcazar. Hopefully that is Execution Sentence onto Merrymaker as well. The dots are going to pop that shield. Merrymaker find himself fairly quickly at half health. 25% health. Bob, that was a blind. And Alcazar is not going to trinket it. He's like, you know what? I don't need it. I'm just gonna whittle your cooldowns. You ain't getting my bubble. You ain't getting my bop. The way he timed that shield twice now, consistently with the dots, so it pops. Hopefully he had Shield of Vengeance for that one as well too. It gets in a nice roar. My god, this man is fun to watch. Look at this guy. Mary's just having to wait for cooldowns. All he can really do right now, if he wants to play to win, he has to wait. That's a sap. What kind of opener is he going to go for? He probably has Vendetta and everything available now, yeah? Even if he does have Vendetta available, like, he hasn't got a bop or a bubble out of Alcazar at all. Alcazar's not taking damage in the opener whatsoever. That's going to be Cloak of Shadows coming out from Merrymaker. I don't think Alcazar hodged him or anything. That's going to be evasion available for Merrymaker. Is that going to be a hodge? Oh, that's going to be execution sentence onto Mary. Into AoE. Mary is cheat death proc. Alcazar can end him right now with one global. Oh, but Mary does go for a vanish. That was so much damage out of Alcazar in a short moment. Oh my goodness. Red Pally. That's going to be a road into a kidney onto Alcazar. Is that going to be the trinket? Nope. Not trinket, and Shield Avenger still available. Gonna hit him with the judgment. Gonna hit him with the slow. It's gonna be a trinket out of Mary just to get out of that slow. Oh my goodness, smoke bomb coming out. All the stops have been pulled out. Even a short sap onto Alcazar as he goes for a flash of lights back to back. This is, holy crap. If you guys didn't think Red was that strong, hopefully this in video format will be the proof, man. This man knows how to play. Oh my god, Red Pally. Like, it's a glass cannon, so you're not like super tanky, but that heal and Duels is insane. Hodge coming on to Merrymaker. No chicken available. It's going to be Wings. And it's going to be Executor Sentence. And Merrymaker goes down. Plants him with a flag. Wow. Alcazar getting opened up by Plox, though. This might be the challenge for him. Shield of Vengeance available. And Plox is going to just eat that Shield of Vengeance. But he's going to continue trucking through. Not even pop the wall or anything. Incarnation available. Bob coming out for Alcazar. Doesn't want Plox resetting hard, though. Needs to go for Flash of Light. But that dampening at 29% is going to make it difficult. So this is going to be Alcazar running on fumes, I feel like, at this point, because all the healing that he can do is going to be minuscule compared to what Plox can do, which is like, dot him up, run away, reset, reheal, and reopen up, and Alcazar is going to get him out in the open with a judgment. If you can catch the Feral real quick, that's going to be pre-wall coming out. Alcazar stuns into that wall. Maybe that was a bad idea. I think he figured it out at the end there. That might have been a bad move. Maybe should have waited by a second. So that didn't get a trinket out of Plox or anything. Alcazar, Bubble still available, Hand of Freedom, oh no, not Hand of Freedom, but Word of Glory, 2 charges available, Trinket available, actually dropping pretty low, find himself at about 25% worth of health, Bubble coming out early, dampened at 33%, decided, you know what, maybe with this Bubble I can get some damage into Plox, sees him going into Bear, getting away with Stampeding Roar, Flashlights are coming out for Alcazar, actually having to rotate cooldowns finally. That's going to be maybe the game for Plox, is the Eye available on one side, Eye available on the other, nope. So Alcazar has to just sit over here. He does see Plox, and Plox is going to go for a reset. Can Alcazar pull this out, man? I actually think it might be a game against him now. I think there was a human racial available right now. I think this guy's relentless. I think he got human racial, but he's relentless. That's why the trinket doesn't show up. So I think he does trinket things. It just, I think he's normally running relentless or something. Does continue to be relentless against the Feral, though. It's going to be wall into Plox. A Shield of Vengeance came out for Alcazar. Plox found himself at about half health, and those back-to-back slows are going to be bad for him, but he's going to use the lock gateway, so Alcazar won't be able to quite chase him. He's going to be able to throw a judgment into the Feral's face right as he tries to go for any kind of reset. Alcazar got himself a few heals available. Plox still hasn't found himself a re-stealth yet, and Alcazar is mounting up. Maybe he'll be able to hit Plox. So find him does still see him. And Plox is going to be able to get an opener onto Alcazar. Bash coming out. Alcazar. Hodge coming in. No trinket available for Plox. Could it be the end? Execution sentence. Can he get the AoE? As long as he doesn't whiff it, he should be good. No wall available for Plox for a while. Actually, Plox is in a really bad spot trying to get away. No wall available. No cooldowns available. Actually, it takes him out as thorns are available. Oh my goodness. And Kuzar is the last one left on the Horde side. The Demonology Warlock versus this unbeatable Red Paladin. Oh, I think actually it's going for a 1v5. What? Wait, okay, so so there was a rogue, and there was another guy, Bilbo. He killed Bilbo. Oh my god, he's flagging everybody. He's flagging. Rude boy. That's gonna be him. Getting some damage with the Quasar, building up the holy power. 45% dampening, he knows he's in a bad spot. Getting stunned out in the open, but Quasar wasn't able to quite follow up the back-to-back rotation, so that's some damage onto Alcazar. That's rough, man. That's rough. Tasted didn't get to play. Laura didn't get to play. None of these guys got to play except for the Rogue. Get this alliance group back in here, man. Let this guy go last, though, so everybody gets a chance, alright? We can do that. Hodge coming in onto Quasar. That's going to be a wall coming out for Quasar, though, right afterwards. Alcazar just trying to get some damage in. There's going to be a reflect for Quasar. Is that going to reflect the Shield of Vengeance? Nope. Because it's down. He's just actually not taking enough damage to take Shield of Vengeance down. You actually might be able to pop it in his face. It does pop in his face. Quasar brought fairly low health. Alcazar has nothing left except for whatever heals he got. But Quasar doesn't have anything either. Kicks that life siphon. Not so many pets. Can Quasar live long enough? Nope. Alcazar is going to take him out. This man just went for a 1v5, didn't he? He did! It did check on Bilbo when Bilbo didn't have a lot of cooldowns. So there's that. But that man... Oh, he was fun to watch, dude. Oh, he was fun to watch. Oh my god. That Paladin, dude. Is that the best class for duels? That could be potentially the best. Maybe it's like the people that he went up against, right? Maybe it could be the guys that he went up against. I guess again? Yeah. Alright, we have the Alliance group. I'm gonna tell Sejuk to stay. Tell your group not to leave. Alright, we need the Horde group, boys. We need the Horde group. Or the other group. Horde, Alliance, anything. We just need another group to verse those guys. Because a lot of them didn't get to play. I want Laura, the Shadow Priest. I want the Tasty to play. Let all those other guys play. Let the Pally go last. Right? Let the Pally go last. Just so we could see everybody else play. Because there's so much potentially good players, man. So many. I got the Horde team. Team at last, and leader went offline. Yikes. Hope he comes back on or something. Okay, so we might potentially already have a Horde group together if the leader doesn't go offline. But if they can pass you lead, that'll work too. What? BFA spectator 12 13. There we go. That was fun, duel, man. Holy, how did... I mean, he's just a lot of healing, yeah? There's just a lot of healing and waiting for cooldowns. And that burst combo with Execution Sentence is the clap, huh? Also, what I think helps the Paladin do as well as he does is that Shield of Vengeance with Execution Sentence, right? So stun, have Shield of Vengeance rolling ahead of time. Make sure you're like dotted up or whatever. Execution Sentence, wings, so all holy damage is more. Shield pops, that's a lot of damage. You get your AoE, that's a lot of damage. Get a maybe a big Templar's Verdict, that's a lot of damage. Get a Judgment in there, that's a lot of holy damage. I could play 114, you're more than welcome to, dude, if you join one of the teams, man. Only needed one more, got a Horde team. So we got one more for the Horde. If you guys want to find it, look up 5 or Dalaran. Either one of those in the search on EU. Make sure all your what's the word I'm thinking of? All your filters are like all languages selected or whatever it is. I know some of you guys have it. I never actually seen it. I don't know what it looks like. But whatever the filters you guys got on, turn them off so you can see everyone's groups. You can find them. We need one more in the Horde. Alliance is all good to go. It'll be same team for Alliance, by the way. Just the Paladin's gonna go last. We'll see, I guess. It's really up to the group. But it would be cool if you were to go last. Whether they'll AoE for Pally's Wake of Ashes. Oh yeah, it is Wake of Ashes. You're right. I completely forgot. There's so many classes, so many abilities in the game. That's one artifact weapon ability I forgot. Wake of Ashes. I guess this one class I didn't really play. Oh, that one spec I didn't really play all that much. Actually, one class I didn't really play. That was the last class I started playing back in Legion. Yeah. 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 Still really cool. Yeah, Wake of Ashes. So next time I'll remember to say Wake. Okay, got group? Okay, cool. Invite. Spectator. Match. Horde. Slayer. And Sejuk. 5. Let's do Asha mains. You have no target. Okay. I think it's Bilbo Hunter and Sejuk 5. That's it. Bilbo Hunter and Sejuk. For some reason your real ID name doesn't work, but your character name works. But it's same thing with Revenge. It's exactly same over there. Yeah, I think the Feral could have gotten the Pally, but dampening was too high for them to be able to efficiently self-heal. I mean, the Paladin self-heal for a fair amount too, though. And dampening hurts him just as much, I would think, yeah? Alrighty, recording, switch, cool. So, Alliance group, please let the Pally go last. I mean, he played super well just now, but if you can have him go last so everybody gets a chance, that'll be probably the best. That'll be the clap. Alright, who do we got? We got Dead, what looks like playing Beast Mastery. We got Bilbo, also Beastman. Wait, is that Marksman? You actually might even... He is Marksman! He is Marksman! Oh, I hope he does well. Hardabud. Merrymaker. Are they both assassination? It's hard to tell. Because both of them wear daggers. And Emma Plot. Jesus, the group. The stealth group versus the variety crowd. We got Tasty over there. Dark Iron Wolf. You see the little nose peeping over there. Oh, he's enhancement. Oh my goodness, that'll be interesting. The Warrior Shadow Priest. We got Fury Warrior Sejuk. Alright, who's gonna go up first, next, all that good jazz. Let's find out. It is gonna be what looks like Laura off the bat as a Shadow Priest. Who's it going up against? It is going to be, it's going to be Emmonplox. Wow, Emmonplox supposed to go for a 1v5, I guess. Fear of the Bat into Vampiric Touch, trying to get the dots up. Is Stun Lock combo with the Mindbender available. Tried to go for some Mind Control. Is it going to be able to? Bash going to come out onto Laura into Dispersion, but that big bite is literally killing Laura through Dispersion. Only 60% damage reduction, and it's still so much. Shadow Mensa coming out. That's going to be Emmonplox back out in the open, trying to stop Laura from being able to cast, making sure their dots are still available. Emmonplox doesn't have any dots available. Going to go for a basic full restealth if they wanted to. And just going to keep interrupting and going to keep stopping the Vampiric Touches. The Vampiric Touches are going to come out, though. Does have himself Tiger's Fury. It's trying to really just, I guess, ration his cooldowns a little bit. And it looks like as Laura was trying to get a slow down, Emmonplox wasn't letting it happen. Laura's actually hanging out at a fairly high health number, but he did pop. They did pop Vampiric Embrace, though. That's going to be Mind Control onto Emmonplox, trying to get it done. Is that going to be kick? Actually faked a kick. So it has Emmonplox right there, but doesn't really have that much damage, though. As a Shadow Priest, like, what do you do? I think like, the setup takes a little bit too long. It normally would be. It does get a fear onto Emmonplox, the Vampiric Touch. Needs to get a lot of damage going with that stun lock. Does get a stun trinket coming out of Emmonplox. That is going to be Siphon on MM. But Bash coming out to Laura. Trinkets out of it. Does go for a full Void Form available. Trying to get some damage in with Instacast, but Emmonplox is not taking any damage at all. That's a silencer to Emmonplox to stop him from healing for a moment. Trying to get a Mind Control in there. Trying to juke a kick. And trying to juke a kick too many times. Where actually was able to fully get a kick. And that was a grip. What just happened? This is so sad. A Shadow Priest versus a Feral. This is actually such a... I don't know what can a Shadow Priest do against a Feral in a 1v1 situation? Like, be honest with me. I mean, those Shadow Mens, but look, he just ran up and kicked them. Just ran up and kicked them. Oh no, that was so sad. Why was Emmonplox the first one versus Laura? Look, why? Why was that a thing? Going up versus Tasty. Tasty get a hit with a stun as enhancement playing this time. Trying to get some damage in, trying to get the wolves out, trying to build up the Fury. Without taking too much damage from Emmonplox, though. Getting the setup, trying to get the procs up and running. Does go for a huge Ascendance. Ascended! That's going to be a wall coming out of Emmonplox. Hiding behind the pillar ASAP. Tasty's trying to catch up to him, but also slows. Bash coming on to Tasty. Not dealing with that Bash at all. Does get him in a Sunder, and Emmonplox is about 80% health or so. Tasty, after popping a lot of his offensive cooldowns, is popping wall, as we do get Incarnate on Emmonplox. And Emmonplox is actually taking so much damage from Tasty. That was a bunch of Stormstrike procs there for a second, wasn't it? But Emmonplox is going to be behind the pillar, just stunning and running and healing away from Tasty, just recovering his health little by little. Tasty is just trying to make sure that Lightning Tether doesn't break, so he can do 50% more damage. Does get an Earth Elemental out, not letting Emmonplox reset, but Emmonplox did get himself off and mount, as Tasty is just trying to catch up. Emmonplox is on the other side of the pillar. Tasty got some heals from all his Maelstrom that he was able to collect. All that Maelstrom he was hoping to use offensively, mind you. That's going to be Sundering, as Stacy's trying to get some damage onto this Feral while he's keeping him out in the open. Trying to kite him away, though, with them Thorns while they're available. And now he wants to get in, now he wants to engage as he gets in procs, misses his stun totem. And as soon as he gets any setup, it's going to be a Bash Trigger coming out of Tasty, though. It looks like Tasty is now the one playing on the defensive. I was expecting Emmonplox to be running away any moment. Tasty is just trying to hang in there. 20% health worth left. Might need to start burning all that Maelstrom for any kind of self-heal, but it was bleeds, those dots. Emmonplox to push it in. Actually, might have pushed in, might have overcommitted. Wall available, but actually find himself at very low health, and so does Tasty. Both of them need to go big heals right now. Tasty's trying to get himself as much healing going as possible. That's going to Earth Shield, but Emmonplox is basically at full health with literally 2-3 globals, and Tasty's the one playing defensive right now. Does send him with a Sundering, trying to continue to run away. Needs Maelstrom, needs mana to make it happen. Does pop wall because those dots are just still melting him. Those bleeds are just melting him right now. Trying to get Maelstrom off of Emmonplox, though. And Blocks is going to have a wall available sometime soon. At least Tasty is able to safely build from Blocks the Maelstrom to heal himself. But it's right now, he's just running away from imminent doom. That's going to be a bash. Tasty has no trinket available. Blocks is going to be able to load him up with dots completely. So this is going to be kind of Tasty. It's a game against time right now. It gets a stun into Blocks, but pre-was it before. And now Blocks smells blood. He smells blood in the water. And he wants to end Tasty right now. But actually, Tasty's turning around on him for a second. He says he's going to be able to commit. It's really up to Blocks whether he commits too much. Blocks goes behind the pillar for a second, gets a bunch of health back. And Tasty is able to just shave that health off as soon as Blocks overcommits just by a little bit. Tasty's biding his time, it looks like, waiting for cooldowns, waiting for trinkets or something. There's going to be a short stun onto Tasty, and Tasty's able to get some damage. Huge heal coming out for Tasty right now. Was able to get some mana and Maelstrom. There's going to be Thorns available for Blocks. Can Blocks and Tasty? Blocks just continues to heal so many times over, back to back, kills Tasty's totem, and Tasty's still not out of the fight quite yet. Maybe he's very low in health, but he's at least able to heal over time. Blocks is able to just shoot his health all the way up, does fully mount up and try to catch up to Tasty. Goes into cat form, isn't stealth, going to be able to get an opener onto Tasty. Tasty should have a trinket coming up sometime soon, maybe available. Sundering coming out. Does Tasty have anything available? Does try to go for some big damage, maybe here. Trinket coming out. This is Tasty's moment. Still playing defensive. Wall coming out. Tasty barely has any health, and those moonfires are gonna melt him. I was really hoping Tasty would have a turnaround. He did have Ascendance Totem available. Oh, he did have Ascendance available. Maybe I was thinking he would have his Racial to cleanse all those bleeds off and just get some big damage on him. That's going to be Fralsera coming up next onto Blocks. As Blocks goes into Bear, picks up the Eye. Not going to be able to allow Fralsera to get too much damage into him. Fralsera is just resetting over and over. Blocks, I think, still sees him, does, and hits him with a Moonfire. Shadow Step, trying to get up in his face with a Garrote. And Blocks is just popping Thorns, playing for a long-term game. Popped a lot of cooldowns for Tasty, but has them all available for Fralsera again. Faster again, hit with a short stun, no trinket available anymore, and those bleeds and dots and thorns are just gonna start melting him. Does pop a concoction, 10% dampening. These games was too long, man. These games are too long. We had 10% dampening, 7 minutes in or so. That's ridiculous. We do get a sap to Blocks though. How did you land that sap? That was insane. Does get a cheap shot onto Blocks. That could be maybe cooldowns on a Falstair. That is still incarnation for Blocks, and that's gonna be a wall. Into a blind, can Falstair wait for some big cooldowns into a sap back-to-back rotation. No, that sap is actually going to be heavily DR'd, so he's not going to be able to get a full sap, but he's going to be able to get those dots off. Going to get a cheap shot on Garrote onto Blocks. Blocks does have a bash available. That's a lot of damage getting loaded up into Falstair. Getting all those calm points with big rips. And Falstair popped evasion and Cloak of Shadows. That's a lot of cooldowns. He is overcommitting maybe. Blocks has found himself basically at full health in literally a few globals that he was away from Falstair. And Falstair is now out of defensives completely. Can't really do anything about it. Does get a stun to Blocks. Can he finish him right now? Actually drop Blocks to about 20% health. Can he end him right now? Can he continue the pressure going? Blocks is panicking right now, trying to get a bunch of healing going, stabilize himself in bear form for a little bit, trying to get away in cat form, trying to burn it, and does get a big bite with those moonfires to build it for that big bite. While for a quick second does get a stun by Sejuk. Sejuk is an execute range for Blocks, but can't quite complete it, can't quite finish it. Does try to get Blocks low. Thorns are coming out, and Blocks going into travel form, trying to get rid from Sejuk. Just give him a few globals, and he can basically recover full health. Sejuk is still chasing, double leap, gets us low into Blocks, but still hogging the pillow like no other. Gonna be healing while behind it. Those hots are insanely big. And Sejuk mounting up, but Blocks is going to go for resell. So Sejuk, all he can do is go for one of the eyes. Blocks is going to hang out behind the pillar, waiting for Sejuk to come out, hoping to maybe get a stun onto Sejuk and turn it around. But while those hots are healing him while he's stunned, actually double stun on each other, Sejuk finds Blocks, while available for Blocks right now, but no more defensive out of that. Sejuk still has all cooldowns, dropped Blocks to about half health in the single setup, but Blocks already a few seconds in, and he's back at 75%, still hovering fine at 22% dampening. So this is really bad for Sejuk the longer this game goes on, because his heal is going to be a lot less worth. Blocks still has a trinket available, so if Sejuk even does get a setup, it might be bad. Actually, does leap in AoE Blocks, not letting Blocks get the stun opener. That's going to be Thorns to prevent Sejuk from going too ham on Blocks. But there's going to be a stun and big defenses coming after Sejuk. That's going to be trinket out of Blocks. Getting away from the pillar. 50% health, going to 60, going to 75 fairly quickly in just a few casts. And Sejuk no longer has his big defensive. I think Blocks tried to get a stun in there with a reset, but doesn't look like he's going to be able to get that properly. Just for regrowth again. Sejuk is trying to come around the corner. That's going to be a fear. And that's going to be commanding shout into a disarm onto the feral, using whatever he can in order to stop the damage from the feral. Maybe it'll reduce some of the damage. Bash comes in, and Sejuk is gonna die to a bite. Blocks back with cooldowns. I like how Block starts the fight using cooldowns, waiting it out, and ends the fight with full cooldowns for the next person. And it's gonna Alcazar, the last man on the Alliance side left. The last boy left. Alcazar just beat Blocks. And dampening is about the same as it was before. About 29% is the last duel. So we'll see how Alcazar can deal with it. No trinket available for Blocks, so it's gonna be a stun. It's gonna be wings, execution sentence, maybe. Oh, Wake of Ashes get him to about half health, but Blocks is going to go behind the pillow with wall, going to start healing, is going to use Incarn to get a reset stun onto Alcazar. It's going to be Shield of Vengeance. If he can keep Blocks close enough, then maybe he might let the shield pop into his face. He might still be able to land it if he's close enough. Not going to happen. Going to go for Flash of Lights. Blocks is going to go for regrowth whenever he can. And that shield is just not going to happen, I think. It is going to pop, but it's not going to be anywhere near Blocks. Does get a stun onto Alcazar and gets himself a reset to get the bleeds up and running again. Moonfires are happening back to back. Stun coming in onto Blocks. Short wings available. Execution sentence. Is that going to be Wake of Ashes too? Getting Blocks to almost half health, but wall is going to prevent it. Alcazar still has Bop and Bubble and everything available for him, so he could pop any one of those. Bubble is coming out pretty early, trying to get slows into Blocks, but Blocks is going to shift forms. He's going to go right into the travel form right as he gets hit by slow to get away and pop a bunch of regrowth. So for Alcazar and Blocks, these are a bunch of resets. Alcazar going to his side of the pillar. He knows exactly that the feral has to come to him otherwise, so you'd rather have him out in the open, not give him the pillars, or hang out by the eye. Could be anywhere. Going for Flash of Lights, keeping his health up. 37% dampening. Could be anyone's game. Blocks has a trinket, no defensives. Alcazar, I don't know about his trinket situation from last game, but still has a bop. And it looks like Blocks is just gonna wait until. Oh, right as he's about to pick up the eye, Blocks does open up on him. So for Alcazar, if he wants to pick up the eye after this, if ever needed, he can still do it. And he's going to go run away, going to get slows into Blocks while Thorn's available. Blocks is going to go into bear form for a second. Slows are continuing. Alcazar is finding himself in a bad situation, getting kicked on a heal. That's actually locked out of Holy completely. And that's a lot of Holy, that's a lot of comp points building for Blocks. It's going to be Shield of Vengeance available. Can he get a bash? Does get a bash. Stun coming out. Is there going to be a execution sense maybe on Blocks? Does pop the shield near him. Goes for a Flash of Light heal for a second. Continues to get slows and Blocks when he can. Does plant a banner. I guess it was part of a macro, so it's not something he can really control, and does continue pumping damage. Blocks is pumping damage too. There's going to be wings available for Alcazar though, trying to continue to get the slows and judgments into Blocks, going for heals whenever he can. 43% dampening. It could be anyone's game. The only advantage Alcazar has, still has a Bob, but because of all these pillars, it's so easy for Blocks to just get back to him. Never picked up the eyes in the first place, has the eyes available. If you can find the feral, he can stop him, get an opener. No trinket available for Blocks. I think he does see him, does get a slow on him right afterwards. Maybe a judgment to follow up. That's going to be a, that's going to be full. That's a little bit hard because that's Thorns, but he decides he's going to hit into it. That's going to be huge Wake of Ashes, bringing Blocks to about half health. There's going to be wall and big cooldowns available for Blocks. He's trying to get the bleeds up and running on Alcazar. Bob coming out as the stun comes in. This is a moment Alcazar needs to use this Bob as offensively as possible to take Blocks down and maybe end him if he can. Trying to go for Flash of Light, needs to put in pressure on Blocks before he can catch a reset. But if Blocks gets a full reset, there's no more defenses available for Alcazar at all. This man is running out of options. Gets a stun to Blocks while in cat form, so not in bear. Does get a short wings with execution sentence. Wake of Ashes. Does he have anything? Can he end him right now? And he does end him. Alcazar took down the prevented a 1v5, but he still has so many people to get through. He has 2 hunters and 2 rogues to get through with no bop, no bubble. With 50% dampening, can he do it? Shield of Vengeance came out early. Cloak of Shadows came out for Hard Bud. And assassination damage without high dampening is just going to truck him. Vanish came out really early. Garrode afterwards, no bubble, bop available. But it looks like it is it for Alcazar. This man fought tooth and nail. Didn't allow Blocks a full 1v5. Played it into the high dampening. Well done, my man. Well done. Well done. That was awesome. A feral should never lose to a rat. Dude, this rat knows what's up. This guy knows what's up. He actually really knows how to play. Dude, even Tasty played super well as enhanced. It was so close. So close. Oh my god. It was awesome. Dude, these guys are so great to watch. That's one thing I like about EU. When the duels line up, like when it's just right. It's probably some of the best duels I've seen in a while, man. These guys want to go again? Okay. Okay, sounds good to me. So the Alliance group with the Pally wants to go again. They can do random. They can do slash roll this time. So the Pally doesn't have to go last if he doesn't want them. Unless this, whatever the group decides, man. Whatever group decides. Can we get somebody who could beat that group? That group actually is just unkillable. That Paladin is the play, dude. He is the clap. Dude, I can't wait to show this to Young. He actually would be super excited. Because he's unhappy that Paladin has been in the bad spot for PvE, but in PvP, is destroying people. Ready again? Okay, cool. We're gonna do this group yet again. Spectator match. Bilbo, Hunter, and Sejuk. 5. Let's do... What map have we not done yet? We haven't done Lordaeron. We could do a shorter game. You guys want to do a shorter game, Lordaeron? Let me join Grizzly. You're more than welcome to join any of the groups, man. We usually have a custom pre-made group for anybody. You guys are more than welcome to join those whenever you wanna. Lordaeron. Yeah, let's go for a Lordaeron map. This one's definitely gonna be shorter because there's a lot less LOS. So Pharaohs are gonna hate it, but it's okay. It's okay. Pharaoh. I don't think Pharaohs will complain too hard, man. Can't beat him because he heals so much. Because my heals are so much weaker than his heals. True. That is definitely a big discrepancy, Tasty. That is definitely big. The Pharaoh healing is just insane right now in PvP. But hey, they need all the help they can get. Oh wow, Black's actually went for full setup. He won. Oh, he's Boomkid now. Oh, okay. He's playing Boomy. I like that. I like that. For some variety. I like this. I like this. Alrighty. I actually like that. I like that move. Because I love the variety, man. Here we go. Okay, switch. Cool. Hey, Hardbud actually changes gear. Oh, looking good, my dude. Looking good, man. That actually looks awesome. Dude, I feel like Trolls look so much cooler ever since the old Soldier trailer. Ever since Zappy Boy. Alrighty, boys. This is going to be up first on the Horde or the Alliance. Is Tasty playing Enhanced? Yep, playing Enhanced again. It's a Juke, still Fury. Ooh. Oh, they got Trixion, so the Paladin is not even there anymore. Okay, interesting. Who's going to be up first? It is going to be Laura as a Shadow Priest. Going up versus Plox off the bat, so that's going to be interesting. Going for Shadow Men's right now. Plox is... How is he going to play it as a Boomkin, though? I guess dot him up from a distance and everything, right? We do get Laura trying to build up for Insanity. And Plox gets up in melee. Does get some big insta-cast damage. There's going to be a Fear onto him. And some big damage coming out for Laura as well into Silence. Right before that, Barkskin came out. That's going to be a Siphon. Moonfire's a Siphon out of there. So Laura right now is using the pet to deal some dot damage to Plox, but also build up charges. Plox is trying to get in. Does get a disarm into Laura, but that stun is also going to come out. That's going to be Insanity form. Void form. Trying to get those instants, but Plox is just going to try to kite away from it when he can. There's going to be more re-dots coming up. Plox is going for some big damage right now. I think he has a bunch of instant casts available. Wants to end Laura. That's going to be... Ooh, that's going to be Disperse coming out pretty early. We didn't even see Plox coming in with huge damage quite yet, except for a few Star Surges. I don't even know what's big damage for Boomkin anymore. Or for Shadow Priest for that matter. It's just like... He seems to whittle people down over time. What? Did you see Laura just now? Laura ran into a corner and got teleported to the center of the room. That was weird. I don't know if you knew that happens or not. Is that a thing? Hope not. That's gonna be Fear onto Plox, trying to get the dots back up and running, but MM's health is still looking healthy. Laura on the other hand is actually a fairly low number. Trying to go for some Shadow Men's, using the stuns as a defensive more than offensive. That's gonna be huge orbital cannon coming down onto Laura. Silence coming onto Plox before we can get more damage in him. That's Barkston out of him as well. Laura I think is completely out of mana, trying to re-heal himself up. Cannot re-heal anymore. Still continues to get the power word shields up and vampiric touches, but that's about it. Does get himself a Siphon up. It is going to be killed. Does disarm Laura though, trying to get those instant cast Star Surges in there. Chasing after the Shadow Priest. Is he going to have a bash available maybe? There's actually a lot of cooldowns Laura is just completely out of. Just gripping a random person in. I guess just try. I don't know why they're doing it, but there are. Lunar Strikes coming out into Soul Wrath as a bash comes down to Laura, but Laura is just going to run away with a power word shield. As he tries to go for a mind control, it's going to be a full silence. Plox is just out on their trails. There's going to be a stun onto Plox. No trinket coming out right now. Laura is trying to re-dot Plox into a Fear right afterwards. Shadow Men's are coming out, and that Fear does break. Plox doesn't have Incarnation anymore, but does have himself a Starfall. There's going to be silence onto M-Plugs, but I think Dalaran is just trying to delay their death, which is very imminent, happening in just a second. The shield is getting burned through by the orbital cannon. That insta-cast in the face is going to end it. M-Plugs takes the first one. That's going to be Sejuk, or that's going to be Trixian coming up first. That's going to be a disarm into a fear. Trixian doesn't want to be dealing with that disarm at all. Gonna go for a stun, gonna go for some big damage. There's gonna be a first streak coming out of M-Plugs into a Thorns right afterwards. Trix is just continuing to just pump damage into MM, but as MM is just going to use Solar Wrath to just pump damage back into Trixie. Actually, the Solar Wrath are doing so much damage. I guess that Thorns is what's doing majority of the damage. That's huge heals for Trixium as M-Plugs is just trying to get away. It's taking a bit of damage from Trixium whenever he can connect, but M-Plugs is really bad whenever he can't connect. That disarm on that charge was perfect. And Trix is just burning all of his rage, just punching the druid, man, just punching the druid as the Solar Wraths come out. That's going to be a stun. Trix out of that, stuns M-Plugs right afterwards. Does Trixian have any damage available? Bark Skin and Thorns available for M-Plugs again. There's going to be a Reflect for Trixian, and that's going to be a Bark Skin for M-Plugs. Does get an orbital cannon up and running again for Trixian. This is really bad because there's not a lot of health left for him to spare, and M-Plugs is just dealing fairly well. Still has Thorns available if he wants to really end. Trixian does go for Thorns, and Trixian, he just can't not hit into M-Plugs. Disarms Trixian, so Trixian can't even get a heal, so he's just punching and interrupting M-Plugs. He's just hitting into Thorns and does go down. Up next is going to be Sejuk, and M-Plugs just dealt with Warrior. No, and Incarnate's available this time. Sejuk is trying to get some big damage onto M-Plugs. Does get him to about 75% health before watching M-Plugs go into bear form, trying to get away and get those insta-casts in. The same exact healing as that of a Feral. Maybe not with the same mobility, but still doing it. Gets a bash into Sejuk. That's going to be instant trinket for Sejuk coming out, and that's going to be disarm onto Sejuk. Sejuk can't really do anything about this. And M-Plugs is going for big incarnation damage. Getting Solar Wraths back in. Lunar Strikes right afterwards. That's so much damage just going down to Sejuk. Can pop Thorns literally as he wants to. Popping Thorns right as he gets hit with a stun. So that's bad for Sejuk. Sejuk going for big heals. M-Plugs is in the execute range. Can Sejuk do anything? Charge. Gets a small heal. That's a huge heal for M-Plugs. Orbital Cannon's back up in the air. And that's going to be Sejuk. No healing available. Trying to end M-Plugs. Trying to get him low enough. Maybe get him close to execute range. But that disarm is just going to stop him from being able to play at all. Going for a regrowth. Get himself up to about 60% health. 75 now. Literally in a global, which is ridiculous. Feels like a 50% heal or something. Stun coming in onto M-Plugs, but he trinkets out of it. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna end Sejuk right now. I'm gonna burn this trinket. I'm gonna end it right now. Fear coming out. Sejuk is a bad spot, man. Can you do anything about it? That healing, it's only 2% damping, but the Fear Warrior healing is just not high enough unless you have insane amounts of versatility, I think. Trying to get a charge heal off of that. And M-Plugs is just basically sitting at almost full health, man. Sejuk is barely hanging in there. That disarm might actually end him right now. No healing available. Wild disarm. Trying to leap away. Another leap coming out. Barely has any health. Is he going to melt to those dots? Yep. Looks like he is going to end to that Moonfire as well. Who's up next? It looks like it is going to be the Rogue Frosthair versus M-Plugs. We'll see how good a Rogue can deal with a Booming. If I had to guess off the bat who would win, I would say technically the Boomy can beat a Rogue, but it is an Assassination Rogue, so I think that Assass should win this one, especially with our Cloak of Shadows. I mean, that literally cancels out the Disarm, and that cancels out Thorns. The only thing you have is Bark Skin, really. That's going to be M-Plugs getting sapped up by the Eye, cheap shot set up for Frosthair, and that's going to be Vendetta getting hit with a Disarm. Should probably cloak it so you can get the damage in. Not doing it, just letting his damage go into nowhere. Does get a kidney onto M-Plugs. No Cloak of Shadow still coming out. Still taking so much damage from MM from those Thorns. Does trigger that bash. Does go for a Cloak of Shadows finally, and M-Plugs is doing fairly well on health right now. He's still healthy, and Frosthair is trying to catch up on health by a little bit. That Orbital Beam is going to not do him any justice whatsoever into that short silence by M-Plugs to another kidney by the Rogue, and M-Plugs still has so many instant casts. Another Disarm available onto Frosthair. Was that a good idea? It does go for a short vanish into a blind into M-Plugs, but I think Frosthair is dead. He has Moonfire and Sunfire on him, but I don't know what he can do really about it. Does get a Garrod onto the Druid, but M-Plugs is just in bear. He's just Moonfiring him from bear form. Frosthair's trying to get a heal. Actually, M-Plugs has no health available right now. What just happened? When did that turn around? I literally didn't look at his health for a second. I was paying attention to Frosthair's health, and he just turned around out of nowhere. So if I was a betting man, I would have made some money about now, saying that Assassination Rogue is going to be the winner. But then he's going to go down because Dead just threw a grenade in his face. Dead hanging out with his tentacle helmet. Into a camo. He's going up against Tasty. No, not Tasty. No! Tasty's getting hit with the grenades off the bat. Does get a few lightning bolts. Can he be dead at all? It's gonna be a trinket of the burst. That is burst from dead though. That's gonna be shield. There's gonna be earth shield available for Tasty while coming out as he has those raptors on dead. Used to connect with that somehow, trying to get the slows, but Dead is not letting him connect at all. Ascendant's coming out. Dead goes for feign death. Can Tasty get some big damage onto Dead with those storm strikes back to back? Sundering came out. Dead trinkets it off the bat, and Tasty is dropping in health, trying to heal when he can. But Dead is just hot on his tail, going for a manic bandage. Dead is not. Oh, Tasty almost stopped the manic bandage, but did eat a trap. This is a really bad situation for him to be in. We'll see what Dead ends up doing with this. Does get a root onto Tasty. Tasty is just. I mean, at least Dead doesn't have big cooldowns available. And Dead decides to disengage away from Tasty from a chain link. And then harpoons right back in so he can continue doing damage. Tasty's trying to hug the corner as best as he can, trying to avoid Dead, but the dots in the pet. So much damage, just not gonna happen. And that was it, man. That was it. Wow. That felt bad watching. Dude, I felt as bad as watching when I watched Laura versus a Feral. I was like, this is just bullying. This is literally just bullying. While watching Tasty get bullied by Dead, I felt bad there too, dude. I felt like I should be the guy that, you know, in high school or whatever, that steps in and is like, no bully. No bully. You know what I mean? Like, I felt like Tasty was a nerd getting beat up and shoved into a locker, and I felt like I should maybe stop the bullies, or at least ask them if they know about if they want to convert to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Maybe they'll get annoyed enough. Ready again if you want to go more. Let's get a variety, man. Let's get a variety in here. If you want to get a brand new group, if you want to get as many new names as you can, like open up the group, leave it there for 10 or 5 minutes. Take any new name that comes out, and once you don't have any new names coming out after 5 minutes, take whoever's available. Let's do that. Let's do one more, but a variety one. Try to get some brand new names. I want to see a new name. I want to see as many new names as we possibly can. Hammer of Awe. Might as well be. What up, Noel? How you doing, my man? This is started Dallas Korea as a caster. Oh my god. I've been trying to find a casting table. Casting table PNG. That's what I wanted. No, wait, no. Game in Minecraft. Fuck, that's not what I wanted. Sports caster table PNG. Nope, that's not it. Why is it so hard to find a caster table? Like, seriously. Oh my god. Okay, well, while we're trying to find out, like, who's getting groups up, I'm gonna make myself a real quick caster table, guys, okay? I'm gonna put it around me, okay? I'm gonna start up GIMP while waiting for the groups to get some variety. We're gonna put one together, okay? It's gonna be janky, but it will work. It's gonna be super janky, but it'll work. Sports casting table. Sports caster table. Oh wait, is that a PNG? It's not a PNG, but we found one. What I'm gonna do is make a PNG out of it. You guys ready? Bam. Actually, what we could do better. Wait. Bam. It's not gonna have the smoothest edges ever, but that'll do, yeah? That'll do. And now all we need to do is save it. Sports caster table PNG. .png. Where do I want to put it? I guess I'll throw it in thumbnails for now, and we'll figure out where we throw it later. I just want to have it like in a place where I use a lot of my pictures. I'll do a group with my 80k Windwalker. Okay, go for it, Sajik. That sounds fine, man. Alrighty, you guys ready? You guys ready? Look at me. I'm a tiny little Dal. Tiny Dal. I'll probably make like a whole separate like scene for this. Just need like what looks like a bam table. I probably want to flip it, don't I? I probably want to transform it and flip it horizontal. Yes. A bit. Probably bigger. And I guess I could lift myself up a little bit. You raise me up. So I can smell the mountains. Here we go. I got my caster table, boys. Casting table. Let's go. Not as good as a casting couch, but there it is. I mean, what? How does it look, chat? How does it look? Looks like I'm on a table, yeah? It's like you can see the little edges, right? You can see the edges. They're pretty bad, but I'll do the trick. Apparently they sell these. Apparently they sell these. That'd be awesome to actually have that as a prop with the green screen and everything, right? Ready for business, you know it. It's gonna be perfect with these 5-5-1-1 duels. It's not bully, but my class is not the best for 1v1 ITM. Yeah, I know. Ally Shaman and Enhancement both are not that good for 1v1. But that's gonna feel like bully because like there's just so many ways that can outplay Enhancement Shamans, right? And there's just not a lot you can really do about it. It's like, come on, Blizzard. Come on, Blizzard. I wanted Shamans to be good. You know what I mean? How the warrior duels at EM? Warriors are actually not terrible, but they are more like glass cannon, right? You don't really have a crazy plan of action. You're kind of just trying to kill people before they kill you. If it's like a feral and they get away from you, or if it's a rogue and they get away from you. Got it? Group ready? Okay, cool. We got both groups. Awesome. It's gonna be Sejuk and Bilbo Hunter. 5. What map have we not done yet? Oh, Blades Edge. That's a good map. Hopefully that won't be bad for anybody. Alrighty. Can I get a different part of the song? Yeah, I'm gonna do a different mix, I guess. Ooh. Ooh. Those are pretty good songs. We can go with that. I like that. I like. It's better if it's like there's an exciting song in the background. You know what I mean? At least I feel like it's better for me to commentate, or easier. Wait for 8.1 and hope the best for my Alex Spec and Dose and shit. Yeah, dude. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be great. They can 1v1, but probs can't 2v1. They can 1v1, but probs can 2v1. Ooh, these guys? 2v1? Oh, that's a different story. I think we gotta redo. Invite, spectator, match, Sejuk, Bilbo, Hunter, 5, Blades. Blades Edge. The edge is... Oh, it said it couldn't work. Your wargame invasion has been declined. Who declined me? One left, we need one more. Okay, they need one more. Alliance needs one more, boys. Alliance needs one more. I thought we were good to go. I had no idea. I forgot to delist. Okay, cool. So they delisted. Horde group delisted. Alliance needs one more, so then we're good. Is it EU right now? Yeah, Robert, it's EU right now. It is. What up, Sync? How you doing, my man? Yo, if you're on my stream like that, what's up, dude? Yo, I watched some of your videos of like state of you talked about the Red Mage. I watched that one. I thought it was pretty cool. I didn't know that. I mean, last time I played Summoner, which was a while ago, they were still at the top. But I do agree with you. Maybe Red Mage should get a bit more AoE. Or if they have like all those utilities or whatever, right? I feel like they should be good at something, right? AoE or single target. Like, it should be really strong. I don't think they should have as low a DPS as they do. Because I looked at some logs. Like, the statistics breakdown of logs. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe they should have like really strong AoE, but maybe not strong single target, and the utility. Instead of like, you know, crazy utility, and then kind of like, for everything else. And also I saw a video on, kind of state of Stormblood. I thought it was a good video too. I just had to give it a second, because I didn't remember what the expansion was called at all. Did you make a group? Yeah, we're good. We should be able to go now, boys. Invite, spectator, match, Sejuk, and then Bilbo, Hunter, 5. Blades Edge, the edgiest map since Linkin Park. Linkin Park, want to play a show there? Okay. I think I want to emphasize it on utility, but it's subpar utility. Yeah. Also, you said their buff is like doesn't really do much. Yeah. I feel like they should have more playfulness with the fact that they have melee abilities, you know what I mean? Alright, so who do we got? Hold on. Let me get the recording started first. Alright, who we got on the Horde side? We got Dead, we got Zane. Oh, we got an Arcane Mage. Hardabud. Oh my goodness. Arcane Mage. We got a Boomkin. We got Hardabud, only 1 Rogue and 2 Hunters. And Dead is a Marksman Hunter, so that's variety. On the Alliance side, we got Bite, who looks like a Boomkin. We got Bite, Junip, Lily, Laura, and Sejuk. We got 2 Monks. Oh, that variety, dude. I wanted the variety for a while. Here we go, boys. Who's going to be up first? Who's going to be up last is my question. Good luck, everybody. Have fun, as always. If you're stealthy, be out of stealth. All that jazz, unless you're dueling. Alrighty, and they're off. Who's up first? Oh, it's going to be Zane. The Arcane Mage. Alright, okay. The Arcane Mage Zane. Who's it going up against, though? I guess the Alliance is still trying to figure out who they got. Yep, Alliance is still trying to figure out who's going to go first. Hopefully they'll figure out pretty quickly. Is it going to be Junip? Junip no longer has his warrior buddy there, unless Lily's the warrior buddy. Let's see if Junip is going to go get assistance from another warrior. Instead, I'll go. Wait, who's up next? Who's up first? It looks like it's going to be Lily. There's going to be a Woundwalker versus versus an Arcane Mage. We got Lily trying to get in, trying to get some damage set up, get in slow into Zane, rolling over to him after that blink, and Zane just backpedaling. That's going to be a touch of death available for Lily, and Zane is just going to port back, and that's going to be a temporal available. Blocks it off the bat. I don't know if you really needed that block, but I like the position he was left in. And for Zane, that was really just a... Oh, Lily, that was a touch of death. Was that really a good idea to ice block a touch of death? Even if you had temporal already? I'm pretty sure the temporal would have ticked, wouldn't it? But goes for Invis. Lily is looking for the guy now. Actually, no. Lily is in Shadow Meld. So Lily got the advantage unless Zane AoEs him out. That is an interesting turn of events. Mounts up on the broom. Zane should be coming out of stealth any moment now. Incap comes in. Lily trying to get the setup going again. That's going to be a root onto Lily. Zane blinking away. Should go for maybe a sheep or something. Does get himself a shield back up and running. I'm not really sure what Zane's doing. He's a lot of backpedaling. What are you doing, my dude? Temporal coming out as Lily's trying to give him a back massage. Rolling into Zane, trying to continue the damage. Zane just hasn't got too much of healing. Going for big burst. There's going to be a huge burst out of Lily as well. There's going to be a stun. Zane is blinking or chinking out of it. Is jumping down. Putting up absorb. Is he going to be able to blink away? Maybe get a root? Nope. Taking so much damage. And Lily does take him out. I don't know what Zane was thinking. He's running around, backpedaling. Who is this Arcane Mage? Gets Spartan here. And that was... and Laura does get a grip in for Lily. And Lily's just sitting. He knows he's going to be a rogue. Sitting in the middle of his gang. Now Rogue is going to have to push in, man. It's fine. As long as you only attack one guy, you're good. Cheap shot coming out. It's going to be big cooldowns coming out of Hardabot, and Lily's just trying to get away from it. That is going to be Vendetta, though, and that's going to be a Vanish for Hardabot. And Lily was able to actually get him out of stealth right as he was in Vanish. Lily still has Karma available. It's going to be Evasion. And that's going to be Karma onto a Cloak of Shadows for Hardabot. Hardabot thinks he can just live through that Karma with that Cloak of Shadows and continue dumping damage into Lily. It looks like he might be able to do so. Lily barely has any health left. Doesn't have any kind of way to teleport. And Hardabot is trying to get himself a reset by throwing daggers at Lily. But Lily's not going to let Hardabot reset completely. There's going to be a bunch of Vivifies coming out for Lily. It's going to be a bit of health, but not insane amounts like we had back in Legion. We haven't seen monks play in a long while. And that mage setup, I thought it was going to be the clap. That was weird, though, in the long run. Hardabot getting the sap up. Lily still has a few cooldowns available. Not really actually. Wall coming up very soon, but no trinket available for a while. And for Hardabot, still trinket available, but burned all his defenses right now. Cheap shot coming out, getting Garrote up and everything. All his dots up and running. I think he even got an Venom in there. That's going to be disarmed for Lily into a Fist of Fury right afterwards. Nope, get an Incap. Got wall available, trying to get away. Needs to go for a reheal, Vivify, cleanse himself of poisons, and Hardabot is not going to go for a full restyle. Actually going back in there into a kidney onto Lily. Stun coming out to Hardabot. That's going to be a trinket. Wall still available for Lily for a little bit longer. Trying to dragon kick towards the rogue, and it's going to port up and try to get a few heals. Dispels himself with poisons right before it happens. Hardabot is just going to hang out in a distance. Going to catch a reset. Let's just using Spring Crane Kick. Not going to be able to get the rogue out. And that's going to be sapped by Hardabot. It looks like Lily is basically exhausted, completely out of cooldowns, unless Lily can get that Karma off. It looks like Hardabot didn't use Blind, so maybe The blind will be response to the karma. Instant karma coming out. Instant kidney for Hardabot. And he's trying to get away. Those also are doing a little bit of damage, but the paralysis isn't going to keep him along. And Hardabot Lily trying to go for the big damage with Serenity, but the blind is going to be the respawns there. I guess Hardabot tried to see if he can just stun and get away from Lily without having to burn a blind. There's going to be a sap, full sap coming out into Lily. Tricky coming up in about 14 seconds, and Hardabot is just going to all the way to the other side of the pillar. Has all of his defenses available again. That's going to be a good setup for him. Lily is going to have a trinket for this next setup, though. Does Hardabot have Vendetta? He probably does have Vendetta at this point. Yep, does open up with a Vendetta off the bat. Trinket available for Lily. He's going to trinket anything. I don't think even if he trinkets right now, he doesn't have any cooldowns available. Stun coming out onto Hardabot, but no real big damage coming out afterwards. Touch of Death is going to land, but that's going to be evasion. So unless Lily can guarantee that that Touch of Death is going to do it, which it isn't, as Lily did die, and that Vanish is also going to guarantee that Touch of Death is not going to do anything. Junip is going up next. That was a really just two first duels were just honestly a little bit unfortunate in how they went down. For Lily, I mean, out of all the classes to have a rogue to go up first against, that is just the worst. Junip is having to deal with this rogue right now. Already trinketed something, I don't even know what. I think a kidney at one point. Junip is going for big offensive pressure onto this rogue. No evasion available, and Hardabot finding himself at about 25% worth of health. Execute range available. Junip wants to make it happen. That is going to be jump down, charge in, execute. Fear right before it happens. Want to make sure this rogue has nowhere to go. I was actually almost expecting Hardabot to jump down, wait for Junip to be at the ledge, and then shout a step behind Junip, but not quite. The cigar, and Junip was able to take out the rogue. Who's going up next on the Horde side? It is going to be Dead, by the way, but they don't know it. Dead don't see it. Dead is going to get a decent open onto Junip. Going to disengage right afterwards into a rapid fire while he has all the while he can have the LOS onto Junip. While he's looking at Junip to be able to get the damage in. Try to go for a knockback trap. Didn't quite go the way he wanted to. Goes for a bursting shot to knock him back again. Aim shot coming out afterwards. I think Junip was actually able to line that one. There's going to be a concussive shot for Dead. Jumping down. And Junip is going to have to follow up. There's going to be a trap set up for Junip off the bat. Dead is now just trying to find himself a reset so he can get himself some aim shots from a distance, not having to deal with Junip up in melee, up close, and personal. But it looks like Junip is not going to let him actually hit him through the wall a little bit. There's going to be a scatter shot, the shortest scatter shot of my life. Disengage coming out, and that's going to be charged to counter that. Then going for a heal into a defensive, does get a bursting shot, knockback for Junip, but Junip gets back in there. Rapid fire available, and that's going to be a knockback trap. Trying to get another aim shot in there, but aim shot's not doing that much. Dead is trying to get some damage in, but marksman damage in PvP is simply not high enough. Does land a trap on Junip. Might be able to get some pot shots from a distance. Nope, he's actually going to go for a full camo. Is Junip going to go pick up the eyes, though? Nope, getting gripped by Laura just for no reason. I don't even know why. But there it is. Does pick up the eye. Should be able to see Dead. Looking for Dead around the corner. Doesn't look behind him, though. Almost saw Dead a couple of times. Should be able to see him right now. Does get a charge onto Dead. That's going to be a scatter shot into... Ooh, can Dead get some big damage up right now? Try to get that aim shot. I don't even know if it went off. I think actually Junip might have leaped right behind Dead before that cast was finished. That was a fear. Dead is able to get out of the fear with his racial. Try to knock off Junip. Oh, and then reflect on the trap afterwards. Junip actually played Dead. Try to get knocked off. Didn't work. Try to get hit with a bursting shot. Didn't work either. Trap comes in. Reflect. Dread is trapped. Now it's Junip is getting trinketed out of that. Ooh, Junip trinketed out of... Oh my god. That was a disarm by Blocks, and Junip just trinketed out of it completely. Doesn't even care. Even if a bash was going to come out by Blocks right afterwards, Blocks gets some big damage with Incarn going on Junip, and Junip has big defenses available. 70% dampening, gonna let Junip heal for a ton. So that's Junip just pumping big damage into Blocks, while Blocks just says no more Barkskin available. Thorn's still available. Big heal still up. Trying to go for a regrowth, and Junip just has Reflect for a short moment. So that's why Blocks went for a heal. Disarm coming out onto Junip right now. Thorn's still available. Maybe he gets some huge damage in. After this, Junip is still maintaining himself, man. Junip is just still hanging on, running circles around Blocks, trying to dodge his cast whenever possible, but continues to heal consistently, even at 20% dampening. If that dampening wasn't there, I feel like Junip self would have basically been at full, getting a charge in right before Blocks can go anywhere. Thorn's available. Blocks actually has got it turned around on him. him. He's actually in that execute range. Leap and execute may be available. Junip getting hit with a stun. And Blocks barely has any health available. Is that going to be charge available for Junip maybe? Yeah, it does charge in into the druid. Does try to get a slow, but that disarm is going to stop him from execute range. That AoE roar is going to do it though. Maybe execute available right now. Trying to go for Enchanted Roots. Fear onto Evan Blocks while he's ruining and does take out the druid with an execute. Who is this tiny terror warrior? Doesn't care who it is. Doesn't care who's the opponent. I'm just going to trick and a disarm and I don't care who it comes from. I'm just gonna make some plays. Junip is actually just a monstrous fury warrior. Playing how warriors should be, just no nonsense, no BS, just end you. Going up versus Bilbo Hunter. Junip is doing a decent job staying away from dire basilisk, but he's gonna have to close in. Get a charge, trying to get a heal, but a dampening 26%. I don't know if Junip can really do much. Trying to get a big roar in, and that was it. Goes down as Bilbo Hunter's last one left on the Horde side to try to make the plays happen. Sejuk is coming in next, though, trying to get some big damage. That's going to be a huge touch of death onto Bilbo Hunter with big damage for Sejuk. As Bilbo Hunter is going to take the damage, is going to try to turtle it right before it happens. Does try to go for feign death. Oh, almost feign deathed it, though. And Turtle Shell coming out. 28% dampening. Sejuk actually was able to almost one-shot Bilbo Hunter with that touch of death. That's insane. That's gonna be trap, knockback trap onto Sejuk. Can't get away, getting rooted out by Bilbo. Trying to catch up to him with kicks and punches and everything rolls. That's gonna be a trap, actually eaten by one of his pets. Sejuk is still running after Bilbo, and the pet is gonna get rooted for a second. Bilbo's still hanging in there, man. Barely has any health available, but still does have some. Maybe he'll have a stun available very soon by his pet. Sejuk won't have anything. Bilbo going for feign death, still hanging in there, still alive for a second, still kicking, but does go down. And that is game. And that is... I love watching that little fury warrior, the tiny terror. Oh, that was awesome. That was actually awesome. At first I thought the first to do was like, oh, that's a little rough, man. I don't know if that'll be a video, but I think with that tiny terror, just for that alone, I feel like that's actually worth it. That was so good. That was so good. I love that, man. I love that. I love that. I'm Junip. Is that really your Grussel? What the hell? Pure is annoying as hell as range. Yeah. Yeah. Especially the talent like against like slows. Yeah, that can be pretty obnoxious. Oh. I think the one I emphasize on utility, but it's sub for utility. It has a B res and a heal. It has a res and a heal. The buff sucks too. I guess yeah. No, Tasty disappointed. Oh, come on. Tasty literally played like last 2 games, man. Literally played last 2. That was awesome, man. Alrighty. Ah, there it is, gang. There it is. That was the last duel of the day. It's about 7:05. I think I'm gonna head out, guys. I got some food waiting for me. The commentating table needs to take a break, but I appreciate you guys for coming by to the stream yet again. That was awesome, man. That was some great duels. I love it when you guys bring in variety. You bring in classes we normally don't even see. Bro, I have 284 item level. Sejuk, actually, item level doesn't matter that much in the game. You'll be surprised. Item level in PvP doesn't matter nearly as much. There's a video that Stoops made where he looked at more detail about the scaling technology in PvP. It's percentage based, so your item level literally doesn't make that much of a difference. Trust me. Trust me, at least for DPS. If you're a healer, that's a different story, but for DPS perspective, it's actually pretty cool. I haven't played one, so I can't find a group. Feels bad, man. Fortunately, normally we'll have like 2 groups or 3 groups, always looking for people, man. Always looking. You just gotta go into the search and type in 5v5 or 1v1 or Dalaran. And usually have any one of those keywords in there, man. Usually you should be able to see at least one or the other. Also, arriving to the stream earlier helps too. Alright, but range tonight? No, I'm not range tonight, actually. Is this actually, Junip just invited me. Hold on. Is this actually, Grussel? How do I know? He does have strength trinkets. Like a tanked strength trinket. Just want to say hi. I'm Grussel, by the way. Say something only Grussel would say. Say something only Grussel would say. Oh, he's in war mode. That's why I can't see him. I can't even go to war mode. I'm not even level 10. We're gonna find out if it's actually Grussel or not. I'll have him say something only Grussel would know. I think it's time to level my rogue. If not rogue, maybe DK. I love the vids. Yo, Death Knights are looking pretty good, man. Nani? Say something only Gruesel would know. So we know is the real Gruesel. Because I don't know if this Gruesel, dude. I want to see what he says. I just want to see what it says. I used to have 12 million ignore pain. Come on. Any viewer could have seen that. Any viewer could have seen that and pretended to be Gruesel. Do a Transma competition? That'd be cool, Zane. Maybe some other time, but dude. That'd be awesome, though. I haven't done a Transma competition in a while. I just want to see what it says, dude. I want to see what it says. Thanks for the duels. Good night. I'll try LA next duels again. It's not that good, but I'll have fun. Yeah, it's tasty as long as you're having fun, man. Whatever is fun to watch, honestly. That's kind of, if you're having fun, if I'm having fun watching it, I feel like it's more exciting. Whether you do well or whether you not do well, if it's fun, like it's tasty. It's like watching. This is why people don't like watching rogue 1v5s. Because usually most rogues just hide behind the pillar the whole time, wait until every cooldown is available, and then attack. Do they do well and win? Yes. Is it fun to watch? Depends. If you're a rogue main, it's probably like, oh yeah, he's playing really well. You're watching how well he plays. But if you're a random viewer that doesn't really watch that much, you're like, come on, he's just sitting behind pillar. That's not fun. You know what I mean? Yeah, so whatever's fun to watch, whatever you have fun with, man. I love it to watch a Transma competition. Okay, well, it won't be like Asmongold kind of jazz, because I don't even... Seriously, alright. I think it's real Gruesel. We will find that out though, on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Here we go. Next episode of Dragon Ball Z, Junip. Alright, we'll find out if it's actually Gruesel or not. Alright, fam? Thank you everybody for coming by the stream. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you everybody who participated and joined the duels. You guys are fucking beautiful. I'll see you guys. And thank big time for Zug for that sweet, sweet donor during the stream. Appreciate you, my man. I'm gonna go get food. I got Mythic Pluses to do. I'm gonna check in if my Mythic Plus team is all ready, because I want to really grind out some keys, like really high-end keys. I'm gonna record some of these, man. We'll see. But thank you guys. I appreciate all of you. Thank you all for coming, and I'll see you guys next stream. I think tomorrow we'll be doing Alliance 5-5-1-1 duels. There's a slight possibility maybe we'll do Mythic Plus instead, because my Mythic Plus team, whenever we have availability to, like, this is a really good week to push. So if this is a really good week and if everybody's available, then I think I'd rather take the advantage of pushing, because you can do the 5-5-1 duels like sometime during the week or something. We'll see. We'll see. It's a high chance we'll still do the duels normally, but we'll see where it goes. Okay, I'll see you guys next stream. Alrighty, peace.